Listen. Listen up, sailors. Listen up. Are you ready? Are you reporting for duty? The Dread Captain Clench. That's terrible. Please, I put on a hat and everything for this. The carrier commander. Do you like my hat? Do you like it? It's kind of cute, right? Right? Good morning, everybody. We're going on an adventure today. What is happening? Because I'm the Dread Captain Clench. That's terrible. We have to turn off Tangia and the TTS when we go on the tour.
We have to see your new crib then, Vex.
Yes. Give me we're gonna go on a tour here in a half an hour. I only have a half an hour to yap. Do you know how terrible that is? As somebody who is yapper in chief and this is terrible.
34-month 3 sub for the women reporting for booty. Hey, Vex.
Reporting for booty.
How's it going?
Oh my god, you guys. This is compressed yapping. This is terrible. Guys, I have a problem.
Hello there.
I have to condense my yapping to a half an hour. This is terrible. This is stressful, okay? This is very stressful for me. All right? Speed yapper. Listen, on Monday, this was the plan for Monday. That never happened. I was supposed to yap for a little bit, and then we were going to watch memes, and then Zolan said, why don't we play Split Fiction or whatever it is together? That new game? And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. And you know what happened? You know what happened? I yapped too much. I yapped too much. I yapped for 3 hours. Answer Discord. What? Oh my god, what is happening? I have to turn off my music so I can hear what the fuck he's saying. Hold on. God.
Chef old school kid reporting, Mom. I'm not feeling the best right now, but that won't stop me from missing your tour. Much love.
Aw, thank you. Hold on, guys. Brace for impact. We're about to get hit with a fucking nuke. Hold on. Hello?
Okay. All right. No, I'm going to clear up one thing real quick.
Brace for impact, chat. Hello, yes. Okay, go on.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you were like, oh, yeah, Olan suggested we play Split Fiction. No, this is why it's worse, chat. It's because Vex asked me the night before. She's like, hey, this looks like fun. Do you want to play it on stream? And I was like, yeah, we could do that tomorrow. And she's like, that sounds great. And I said, well, why don't you do some talking, and then you can do some memes, then we can play. And then what did she do? She talked the whole time. And then she watched some memes, and then she messages me, and she's like, I'm going to end stream. I'm like, cool, guess I sat there waiting. Thanks, Vex. You asked me. You asked me.
Listen, I just like to talk. That's all that happened.
Oh, don't I know it, my dear.
Shut the fuck up, dude. He's just like, anytime we trying to leave somewhere, it's like, we got to go. We gotta go. And I'm just like, oh yeah, but one more thing.
2 hours later, like what happened last night.
I tried so hard to go to bed at midnight.
And you got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
I tried to go to bed at midnight last night, and it didn't happen because I ended up talking to Pseudo, Dobby, Savvy, Bricky. Until 2:30 in the fucking morning.
I gotta pin that. Hold on. That's amazing. They called you Yaposaurus Rex or Yaposaurus Vex.
Yaposaurus Vex.
That is gold. Thank you for that one.
I couldn't help it. We just ran a really good conversation, and I stayed up till 2:30 in the morning talking on Discord to people. It was a good yap session. It was like, I don't know, when did I start? When did we start? It was about 9 o'clock. I went into Discord to talk to them. And then I took a break because I had to go pick up medication. And then I came back. And then That was about 9:30, and then I stayed talking with them until 2:30 in the morning.
Hello, Admiral. It's my birthday today.
Yep.
Can I get a happy birthday?
Yep, you did.
Oh, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day.
Okay, I'm going to get out of your way now so you can continue yapping for the precious few minutes you have left. I know they're an important resource for you, so I'm not going to waste them by continuing to speak and take up your time. So I invite you to continue your Yaposaurus vexing and enjoy the rest of your day and have fun with your tour.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. There. This is a Plaza low. Oh my god. CJ Soros, thank you so much for the new sub with Prime. Little Coffee, thank you for 11 months. Oh.
Here we see the Yaposaurus Vex in her natural
Stop
habitat.
Stop it!
Note the snout is designed to attract attention of her mate. And the tail she uses to chill her victims.
I'm gonna scream. Chris Omega, thank you for 34 months. Paralysis, thank you for 15. Aquarius Zero, thank you so much for the new sub. And Maxime, thank you for the new subscription. Boston, thank you so much for 20 months. Oh, God. Yaposaurus Vex Admiral. We have to be on our best behavior. We're going on a tour of our new home, chat. All right? Calm down. Combat tour. Careful, she yap us to death. Stop it. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second, guys. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. Do you think?
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
Do you think that the ghosts will enjoy my yapping? Do you think that the ghosts will enjoy my yapping? What if I try to just yap at them the whole time we're on the ship? What do you think? Oh no, he's here. What?
Hey boss, can I still lick all the shiny knobs and dials in the ship like father promised?
You want to touch the shiny dials? I mean, you could, as long as you don't break stuff, you know? Don't break stuff. Don't break stuff. Gosh. Venom, please! They'll never get tired of my voice. What if I tried to seduce the ghosts? My poor tour guide... This poor fellow. I'm so sorry for what's about to happen. This poor man. I'm sorry. I make a lot of sexual jokes. I do. I don't know if you noticed. But you like hearing me talk? That's sweet. That's very sweet of you. You ate the compass? No. No. We're gonna need that, guys. You can't just eat things. I do the eating here. Oh my gosh. Would it work on you if you were a ghost? Hold on. Hey there, ghosty. Do you like giant snake women? Do you like giant snake women? Listen, I'm no captain, but I'd love to explore your uncharted waters. How's that? How's that one? Good? Good? Haha, you've got me all tied up in knots. Are you the ocean? Because I'm falling for you, hook, line, and sinker. Oh my god. Stop it! No, what's this? Ah!
Vampire Dilf, werewolf Dilf.
Who did this? We're on a rampage now. Oh, these supernatural Dilfs. They're mine. I'm gonna own them all. What if I just walked up to one and was like, if you were a wave, I'd ride you all the way to the shore. Think that one work? That one's kind of cool. That one's kind of nice, right? You must be a kraken because you got me all tangled up.
I did it.
I'm a collector of dopes. It's the problem, guys. Gosh. Who's gonna be taking the camera around? some poor unfortunate soul.
Zola, stop it!
I have to collect the DILFs. That's just how it is. Someone has to do it. It might as well be me. All right? I'm excited, though. This is going to be fun. DILF's booty. Listen, I have a particular type, okay, when it comes to men. I do. I don't lie about that.
Have you got a job available? Any job will do.
No, it's not Papa Mutt. Gotta DILF them all. Oh no, that's actually Zolan wrote lyrics to gotta fuck them all. He did.
Sorry,
he wrote
I'm
lyrics.
Late. Am I just in time for insanity and memories?
You are. We haven't started. We need to hear it. I'm not a singer though. What was it called? I forget what it was called. Hold on. Oh my gosh! Cara, thank you so much for the Tims. I'm gonna need it. Oh man, thank you. I gotta find the lyrics for this. This is like... This is a long time ago. Zolan wrote this. I never, like... I'm not a singer,
I
so...
have a particular type of woman.
Okay.
Here, let me give you an example. Vex.
Okay.
Holds up a mirror.
Oh. 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 I see. Well. I'm here for that. So, no, it's a different song. God, I wish I had the lyrics to it still. Fuck. I'm gonna search. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It may take me a while though. What was the song even called? Do you remember, Zolan? What was it? What was it called? Do you remember? I don't even remember. I don't remember. Fuck. It's been so long. I don't remember either. Oh, man. There it is. I found it. I found it. I'll read it to you guys. I want to be the very best, like no MILF ever was. To hold your balls is my real test. To drain them is my cause. I will travel across the land, boning all your dads. And don't expect your mom is safe. You know she wants me bad. Pokemon, gotta bone them all. It's you and me. Why aren't you fucking me, Pokemon? Oh, you're my best friend. My giant bad dragon. Pokemon, gotta cuck them all. With boobs so huge, my snitties will pull me through. You eat me or I'll eat you. Pokemon. Gotta suck them all. Gotta fuck them all. Every subby along the way, I will sit right on your face. I will ride them every day, so you will learn your place. Come with me and bring your friends, because it's time to double team. Snissy and ass the entire night. You know that I'm your dream. Pokemon, gotta bone 'em all. It's you and me. Why aren't you fucking me? Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. My giant bad dragon. Pokemon, gotta cuck 'em all. With boobs so huge, my snitties will pull me through. You fuck me or I'll fuck you. Pokemon. This goes on forever. And it's just the same thing over and over again. Average. This needs to be a reality. Zolan wrote this. He's an amazing. Listen, Zolan's really an amazing parody writer.
Song you have there.
Zolan writes really great parodies and really great songs. This is when I was playing Pokemon, and I made my character look like, you know, obviously a MILF, so we called her Pokemom. And that's how that all spawned. He did write the face-sitting song, he did. Why no Grammy yet? This is what it's like to live with Zolan. He's funny. He honestly should be a writer. He should be. But, you know, it's hard to get a writing job for video games or anything. But he's fucking funny. He writes great parody songs. He's like the next Weird Al. It's funny. I like it. I'm glad you guys did too. No way. You know, everybody who does, like, a lot of VTubers do singing, right? Because they're really good at singing. I feel like if I ever did any kind of singing, it would be just really bad parody, humorous songs. Like, that would be the niche. Because, like, I can't sing. I'm not, like, a professional singer, like a lot of bigger VTubers and stuff like that are really good singers. That's not my can of worms. It's, let me make you laugh with, parody songs. That's me.
After that song, you've officially seduced me. Just kidding. I've always been seduced by you this whole time.
Oh, that's very nice. You're very sweet. You gotta commit to the bit. You guys are so nice.
Robotic Freeze asked me.
Okay, I'm listening.
Hey Vex, who is scarier for Ghost?
Okay.
You. Or Papa Mutt doing his debut Popeyes. Oh, darling. When it comes to striking fear into the hearts of ghosts,
okay,
I like to think I have a certain divine edge. After all, who wouldn't be a little terrified of a goddess?
I mean, that's fair.
With a penchant for ruling the world.
Well, penchant for ruling the world,
and
okay.
devouring the
That's
sun.
fair. Fair.
But I must admit, Papa Mutt's Deku, Popeyes, might just send shivers down any spectral spine. It's hard to compete with that level of chaotic energy.
Oh my god. So yes, the TTS is my voice because I don't feel comfortable using other people's voices, especially as a professional voice actor. It's not, you know, what some people signed up for. So I'm using my voice for the TTS because I can use it. I can have my own consent to use it. So it's mine. It's not even Zolan's voice. Can I talk like a TTS?
Sorry,
yes.
I'm late.
It's okay.
Did I miss anything?
We're talking about our trip here in a second. We're gonna go on a trip. We're gonna go on our aircraft carrier. Man, I can talk like a TTS though. I want to just use my voice though. I think it'd be funny, like you guys use my inner thoughts and stuff like that. Because you guys could make me think stupid stuff. But I can do the AI voice. Hello, I am the inner thoughts of Vexoria T-Sun Eater. Hi. Hello, chat. You are the voices in my head. That... Yes. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Real quick, you're awesome, and currently writing smut for my wife.
Oh, that's
What's
nice.
The better last name,
I would
Luke
rather
Vexoria?
crush you
Either
all
way,
with my
have some
gigantic
bitties
tits.
for the snitties.
Oh,
Then
I
use my
appreciate it. Thank you. Vexiri, yes, that's me. Hi, how are you? Imagine me chatting with Zen with that voice. I don't know how she would feel.
Sorry, they asked you a question.
What? What's going on?
In that GTS, they asked you a question.
Oh, hold on. Did I just zone out? What
yes,
happened?
You did. Plus a sound alert played on it.
Oh, what's
There
happening?
you go. I don't know what's a better last name for the character.
What's a better last name for the character? What's the first name for the character?
Hello.
I tend
Been
to...
a while. I hope your day goes well. I'll be lurking above.
I tend to... For me, when I pick character names, it really depends on their first name. Because if it flows well, I'm really big into, like, alliteration. Like, if it flows off the tongue easy, then that's the name I usually pick. But if I trip up on, like, a first name and a last name, then I don't usually pick that name. That's how I go about picking a name. Usually I enjoy a good fisting. But in the case of this fucker, absolutely not. Oh my gosh. Why? Stop it. 1 minute of yapping left? Don't tell me this. Don't tell me this!
Bandits on radar Angels, 153295. Bears en route towards the fleet launch.
What is happening?
F-14s on Catapults 1 and 2 on Ready 5.
What is happening? I'm being overstimmed right now, really hard. Aircraft carrier things. God, okay.
Wow, I'm just showing my butt.
No, we're not doing that on the ship, okay? We're not. We're not, okay? God, you guys, you have to learn to freaking behave. Learn! You're capable, I believe it. So your battle stations, chat? We're going on a trip, okay? You have to behave. Be on your best behavior. And let mommy flirt with the ghosts. Okay? Alright? Oh, that's just my vagina. I'm screaming.
Men, let's make our call. I'm
gonna scream. TTS is going off for this tour.
Yeah.
Absolutely going off. Absolutely going off.
I might actually consider gaying an apple if you voiced Siri.
Really? You'd want me to? Listen. You would like me to voice your Google and all that stuff? Could you imagine if I was just like, hey, turn left, you stupid fuck. Turn right.
Ah, it's a female!
How am I? I'm pretty good, actually. Yes. Vexoria, play Despacito. You love the GPS. Hey. Please turn left. Turn right. Don't you know how to fucking drive? What's the matter with you? God, you guys. I'm gonna need Zolan in here to help me set up for like the tour.
Directions.
Take those directions. I'm very bad at directions. People will be like, go left and then go right and then go up here and take another left. And I'm just like, I don't know. Please take me there.
My dear, you can get lost in your own office.
Shut up!
But can see you voicing albedo from Overlord Mama Vex.
That's so mean. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm turning off music.
There's a leak in the boat!
What do you mean? This is why TTS is going off right here. This is why it's going off.
That's it. They get 5 minutes of chaos. They can do whatever they want. 5 minutes.
You can do 5 minutes, and that's it. Get it out of your system.
All your sound alerts, all your
get it.
redeems, everything, all the tangiest stuff, the tangiest stuff. Make it happen now. This is your last chance.
Get it all out of your system right now. I'm trying so hard. We're calm. We're calm. We're easygoing. Zen.
Move your snitties.
No.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to move them? They're attached to my body. They're huge.
Yeah, move them.
Please move your snitties. Oh my god. I need to turn off tangent when this thing's over.
Once we get the call set up and everything, once you're ready, I'll turn it off.
What's going on here? Okay, hold on. I have to turn off all the TTS because I want to be able to hear our tour guide, guys, and not have you guys bombard. No bombardments, okay? Woo! Oh, man, okay. We love Sneeze. You hate ads, I know. It is what it is.
Zolan, stop it!
Bombardment.
One more time.
Oh, no. Screaming. I have TTS going in my ear right now. Well, I have to wait for people to stop being degenerates.
Also, hi tourists.
Hello.
Welcome to the Snitty Boat.
The Snitty Boat.
Okay.
Okay. No, turn it off right now. Turn it off right now.
I have to go back to my computer to do that. Mom. So you're going to wait.
Boss. I mean sensei.
I'm
yeah. I'll mute that. Okay.
It has to, guys. I have to take this phone call.
Okay, I think she is in.
1 second, guys. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Okay,
snake lady. Oh.
Just give me 1 second.
I'm so sorry, Miss Vex. I'm so sorry. I was just minding my own business. Not every day you get to meet a snake lady of your caliber. So I am very sorry.
No problem. I'm just going to pull this up on my stream so everybody can see. Just give me
a
second.
Can you not see me? Can you not see me?
I'm going to put it up on stream still.
Am I not seen right now?
No, you're not being seen right now. So you can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'll do the Henry Stickman.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
I'll do the Henry Stickman. Or plus. That's what the kids do nowadays, right?
Yeah, you're not.
You're doing a good job because if I do that, I throw my back out.
Hey.
What you doing?
I'm about to give it 4 right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess we'll just wait.
We
have a surprise for you, Miss Vex. We have a surprise for you.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Give me 1 second. And I'm going to do some cropping, and then we're going to put you up on the...
Downstairs. He's in his office. Down that ladder, make a left, and you'll see the admin conference room. It'll be like the porthole makes to the left, okay? Oh, wait, I'm on?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm trying. Wow, thanks for the heads up.
No, it's fine.
Wow. Thank you. You know what? This tour's off to a bad start. I'm done.
He's just out. He's like, yeah, F this snake lady. Get her out of here.
Mr. Cameraman, are you going to turn? Bye. Have a beautiful time.
We'll do it live. Come back. Wait, I have to flirt with you. Who else am I going to flirt with? Chat won't let me.
You have to what?
What am I gonna flirt with? Chat doesn't let me do anything.
Ma'am, I have to let you know I'm in a very committed relationship with my aircraft carrier body pillow.
Okay.
It's a picture of the USS Hornet. It has anime eyes on it. It's fantastic. It's great. It keeps you warm at night.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, Miss Vex, how are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well. How about you?
I'm doing well. It's nice to meet you, and it's nice to meet your chat.
Say hi, chat. Give some salutes. Oh, seven.
Don't guys salute me.
No, salute them right now. They'll listen. If they know what's good for them. There you go.
I'm going to introduce myself. Hey, everyone. My name is Gabriel Cherry. I'm the marketing manager here at the USS Hornet Sea, Air, and Space Museum in beautiful, not so sunny today, Alameda, California.
Yay!
And we have been bought out by Vex's corporation. So congratulations. We just went corpo.
Yep. This is your doing,
chat. Nonprofit gone corpo. Congratulations. This is you, chat. This is on you.
This is our new home.
Good about yourself. I hope you feel good about yourself. Anyways, we got a surprise for you, Miss Vex. You know, we believe in you. We believe you can do it. So you know what? We got you.
What did you get me?
You can do it.
Let's go. We can do it, chat. Look at us. We can do it. That's awesome. Look at that. That's me. Hey, that's my sign, Snitty.
Wait, you're what?
That's my sign, Snitty. You know what the Snitties are?
Do I want to know?
They're snake boobies.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Just accept it.
Here, give me a thing.
Yeah, let's go. Clip this.
Anyways, everyone, so want to welcome you aboard to the USS Hornet Sea, Air, and Space Museum. And I'm going to be giving you guys a little tour today. Miss Vex, are you ready?
I am born ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
Oh, honey, I've been around for thousands of years. I'm more than ready.
Well, I got to ask you this. Do you know who Austin Powers is?
Yes, I do.
So if you're ready, yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
We're going to be swinging, baby. Yeah.
Look at him go.
Just imagine the Austin Powers theme.
Yep.
Okay. Well, everyone, you're probably wondering where we're at right now. Well, we are on the hangar deck. Now, Miss Vex, what do you think the hangar deck's used for?
For hanging stuff. Right?
Actually, fun fact, up in the rafters here, during World War II, the USS Hornet was capable of storing aircraft by hanging them above because we were able to store over 100 aircraft during World War II.
Oh, wow.
So you could actually hang aircraft from above here because the idea of the Essex class was to maximize your air complement.
So could I hang myself from the ceiling? Is it still capable of hanging stuff right now?
I mean, when you're here for Carrier Con, yeah, you can do whatever you want. You know, it's your ship. Your ship.
Hell yeah.
I just work here.
You just look the other way. We got a snake hanging from the rafters. It's fine.
It's totally fine. I'm tired of these mother-loving snakes
you can swear,
on this mother-loving boat for this mother-loving tour. Anyways. But Ms. Vex.
Yes.
Let me ask you, we're gonna do some trivia, okay? We've done some tours now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got different points, okay? I want to see you break this record today. I need to see you break this record.
You know what?
Okay.
We'll try our best. Chat, you better feed me the answers. I mean, yeah,
Here's
we'll
your
try.
first question.
Okay.
Here's your first question. And Zolan, don't give her the answer.
He's not gonna give you the answer. Are you kidding me?
The USS Hornet that we're on now, is this the one and only USS Hornet?
The one and only? I don't think it would be. I think that's gotta be a common name, right? I would think so.
It's not too common in the U.S. Navy, but do you think there's only been one USS Hornet? Do you think there's been multiple USS
I think there's probably multiple.
Okay, multiple. Okay, second part of the question. How many USS Hornets do you think there were?
How many?
million jackpot question right now.
Probably like what, like 2 or 3?
Two
I'd say
USS
2.
Hornet.
That's your final
answer.
I'm gonna go with 2. I got 2 titties, so 2.
Okay, 2. Choose the final answer. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Vex. You were actually wrong.
That makes sense. Go on. How many are there?
In the history of the United States Navy, there are 8 USS Hornets.
8!
Dating back to the Civil War. So there have been 8 ships named Hornet. Back in 1775, you had a commercial sailing vessel that was converted into a warship for the United States, beginning of the United States Navy. And then obviously throughout time, within the sailing era, you had different USS Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you get to 1900s, you get into the Steel Navy. Then, and this is something everyone's familiar with if you like World War II history, you get USS Hornet CV-8. Now, Ms. Vex, you're probably wondering, why is it called CV-8?
That's exactly what I'm wondering.
Well, it's called CV-8 because USS Hornet CV-8 is the 8th ever aircraft carrier made for the U.S. Navy.
Oh, okay.
Well, fleet carrier. But you have USS Hornet CV-8, which is actually famous for the Doolittle raid. The Doolittle raid, if anybody in the chat's familiar, is when Jimmy Doolittle and his raiders took B-25 bombers on the deck of a USS Hornet, which were not made to be taken off of aircraft carriers. They modified them to be able to attack Japan after Pearl Harbor in World War II, to be able to boost American morale, to be able to fight the war. And that Hornet's famous. However, only 6 months after that, USS Hornet CV-8, the 8th aircraft carrier ever made, was sunk in the Battle of Santa Cruz. But the U.S. Navy thought, well, you know, we need to bring Hornet back in the fight. So we had USS Hornet CV-12. But here's a fun fact, Ms. Vex.
Okay.
Here's a fun fact. USS Hornet CV-12 was not always named USS Hornet.
Oh,
you take a wild guess on what she was going to be named.
Bumblebee.
No, she's going to be USS Snake. USS Snake.
Okay, that's fair.
USS Snake.
That's fair.
Come on. We predict, the U.S. Navy predicted your arrival of the goddess.
Exactly. It was foretold, right? In the scripture.
It was foretold in the Oracle. The Costco Oracle tells all. The Costco Oracle. Anyways, but the 12th ever aircraft carrier, CV-12, was originally going to be named USS Kearsarge. But in honor of the fallen ship, they named her USS Hornet. There are several other ships of the SS class that do this. There's USS Lexington, and there's USS Yorktown. They're both named for fallen aircraft carriers.
Okay.
Now, where we're at right now is the hangar deck.
Okay. Yeah.
Over the years and the different configurations of USS Hornet CV-12, which is the 12th ever aircraft carrier that we're on right now, she can hold different air complements. Obviously, in World War II, was her highest complement, but then when we get into the jet age, you get less aircraft because aircraft get bigger, they get more powerful, and you have different usage. Now, Ms. Vex, we're going to show you something, a little top secret, okay?
Okay,
this is only for your company's inner boardroom, okay?
Chat, you're sworn to secrecy.
What do you think we're looking at right now, Ms. Vex?
A butt plug. Right? No? Wrong? A suppository? What is that? I don't.
I was not. I wasn't expecting that.
It looks like it. What do you want from me? You know what you were getting into when you invited me here.
Miss Vex, Miss Mint made me blue screen like an hour into the tour. You did it within 20 minutes. Oh,
good.
God.
Chat, we're breaking records today. Good for us.
You're looking at a bomb.
Oh, wow.
But what type of bomb?
A big one.
It is a big bomb. It makes a very big boom.
I'm sure it does.
Let's take a guess. You know,
how big
some
of a
people
boom?
like to say, like, oh, when I'm gaming, I'm playing League of Legends, I'm not getting angry, but I'm about to go
nuclear. Yeah.
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 You're looking at a nuclear warhead.
Oh. I'm sure it does make
God.
a big boom. Am I right?
Yes, very. But you're looking at a nuclear warhead, and this is an example of a nuclear warhead that the USS Hornet during the Cold War may or may not have had aboard. Can't confirm nor deny that.
Okay.
Now, are there any questions anybody's had? We've covered a little bit here, so I just want to leave it open if you have any questions. Not about the other thing.
Okay.
Not about the other
thing. Okay, we're being good. We're being good.
Relatively good. Relatively.
Yes. We're trying our best. So, like, okay. How many of those typically would be on a ship then? Or an aircraft carrier?
Oh, Miss Vex, if I told you, we have to lock you in the brig for an extensive amount of time, that we don't know how long we could.
Handcuffs too? Ooh, goody.
I mean, if that's what you want, but we would have. But the amount of nukes were never specified because, again, that was top secret information that the U.S. Navy had. But if you look on different battleships, such as the Iowa class battleships, they even had nuclear shells that they can launch out of their cannons.
Okay,
we were very prepared during the Cold War. You could say.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So I guess you could say they were pretty chill, huh? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of those.
No, you're fine.
Any other questions you may have?
Are we gonna see the brig today?
Could we see the man? You're talking handcuffs. You're talking.
Hey,
oh man!
Don't threaten me with a good time, okay? You can't bring up the brig and then just.
What's Boba Fett say? No threats, only promises. Anyways, no, Miss Vex. We will try to go to the brig today. If we lose network connection, then you won't be able to see it.
Okay.
Because actually, there are 18 decks on the USS Hornet, and some of them actually go below the water line.
Oh, okay.
So part of the ship, you could say, is submerged.
That's okay.
Are there any more questions?
So, okay. I'm looking around and I'm seeing a lot of planes there, right? How many?
You also got a bunch of bombs.
True. So how many of these planes, bombs, whatever?
What is this right here?
What is that? What
Shubra Panty Appreciation Society.
How did that get there? That's so weird. Wow. I don't know anybody who's voice acted in that anime.
I'm about to get fired. I'm about to get fired.
Listen.
Can I come work for your company now?
Do you do under the desk support?
Wait, what?
Is that a yes? Just say yes.
Hey. Anyways. But you were asking the question, you see a lot of what? You see a lot of okay, so you see a lot of planes and bombs and stuff here in the hangar. How many typically would fit in the hangar? So here's the thing about the US Navy. Doctrine dictates that aircraft are not stored in the hangar bay. So even when the Hornet was hanging aircraft from above during World War II, much of the aircraft was actually stored on top.
Okay.
What you can actually notice, and you might see it on the flight deck if we go up there. Here's a better one. There are multiple depressions here in the ground. They're also on the flight deck. These are tie downs that they can tie down aircraft. They even have them on the elevators over there, so that way they can move aircraft up. But we'll get into that in a second here. So in World War II, you would have over 100 aircraft. But then when you get into the jet age, cut that down by almost half. And then when Hornet became a CVS, which is an anti-submarine warfare carrier, she's mainly using helicopters. So it did increase, but again, it's more of the anti-submarine role. So the Essex class did have the largest air complement at the time during the war. However, newer aircraft carriers, bigger, better, faster, stronger, you obviously becomes outmoded.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of neat that you have the tie downs there. I mean, I'm all for being tied down and everything, so I'm glad that you prepared in advance for me.
Yeah, I'm glad you like tying down aircraft. That's
yes,
exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly.
But Ms. Vex, we're on an aircraft carrier. So what do you think the aircraft carrier does?
It carries, I think, like planes and everything like that.
It carries aircraft.
Yeah,
Exactly. You know,
yeah.
you get a gold
Wow.
star.
Thank
Gold
you.
star right
Thank
there.
you. Right there. Right where?
Right on your where your
It's okay, you
badge
can say
is,
it.
on your snitty. Anyways.
Poor guy.
Anyways. Vex, you are bad. You are
Listen, I
bad.
can be whatever you want me to be.
Wait, what? Anyways. I'm sorry, my lungs. Oh God.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll let you breathe. It's okay.
Anyway. I'm so embarrassed. Anyways. we carry aircraft though. So aircraft were stored on the hangar deck. But let's start with I like to start with the history of aviation here. So when the Hornet came out, you had propeller aircraft during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
What you see here is actually the FM2 Wildcat. This is not the Wildcat. This is not the F4U Wildcat. For all you history buffs out there, this is the training variant. And they would actually use this in Lake Michigan on training carriers such as the USS Wolverine, which was a training carrier that was put in the Great Lakes to be able to train pilots to be able to land on aircraft carriers, because landing on an aircraft carrier is one of the most difficult things you can do as a pilot. Trust me, you have a platform that is constantly moving left and right, up and down, and pitching and rolling. So you have to train your pilots to be able to account for that. Now, Ms. Vex, here, all of our aircraft are beautifully restored by our volunteers aboard the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And we get our aircraft from some of the most obscure places. Take a wild guess where we found this aircraft.
Where? Was it in the ocean? No.
Nope, it's not in the ocean, but it was in a body of water.
I'm not going to say it.
I'm trying
to be say-so here. I was going to make a sexual joke, but we're not doing that.
Ms. Vex, we're already this deep into here.
We're already deep. Okay, well.
Oh, wait, no.
Was it by a beach or something? Like
it wasn't near a beach. It was in a place.
Was it a lake?
It wasn't a lake. It was actually found in the bottom of Lake Michigan.
Oh, okay. I have a question. How do you guys name these planes?
Well, it's really down to the manufacturer. There are multiple different manufacturers. For example, this is made by Grumman. And Grumman had a knack for naming their aircraft after cats. So you have the Wildcat, you have the Hellcat, you have the if you like Top Gun, you have the F-14 Tomcat. Grumman aircraft. So it really comes down to what the manufacturer, what their naming convention is.
Oh, okay.
So the Navy never gets to name them.
Okay, so are you able to fly one of the, like a plane? Do you know how to do that personally or no?
Do I know? No, I'm not a pilot. Matter of fact, I grew up, I told my mom, I want to be a fighter pilot when I grow up. You know, she told me, son, you're 11 years old, you're already 6 foot, you're going to go play sports. So I didn't get to live my dream there, but hopefully someday join the Navy, be able to be a ship driver. So that's what I would like to do. But I still love aviation.
Okay.
So you have the F-2 Wildcat. Pretty sizable aircraft. For reference, everybody, I'm 6'5". So pretty sizable. Now, let's go over into the later part of World War II. We meet Miss June.
Okay. Chat, write that down.
Everybody say hi, Miss June.
Write that down. He's 6'5". Write that down. Big guy.
Wait, what?
Nothing. No, we're good. Just making
she
notes.
Said what?
We're making notes.
Write that down. Write that down. Well, we have Miss June here. Miss June she's big, she's beautiful, she's a wonderful lady of this air. Everyone say hi, Miss June. Hi, Miss June.
Hi, Miss June. She's beautiful.
Miss June, you know, she's older, you know, she's
there's nothing wrong with being older. Nothing.
Listen, Miss Vex. We love older women. That's all we're gonna say.
Thank you.
Miss June.
So you do like older women. Okay, write that down too.
Miss June is a TBM Avenger torpedo bomber. Now, the TBM torpedo bomber was a tank that was essentially flying. This thing could take a hit. And during that point in the war, we didn't have prior to the TBM coming out, we didn't have a good torpedo bomber that was able to take flak from the Japanese, because this aircraft mainly saw action during the Pacific War. Now, you're probably wondering, why is it big? Why is it, this is a massive aircraft compared to the Wildcat? Well, torpedo bombers have to be able to take a hit, because when they are attacking a battleship, so let's say a battleship's going through the sea, they have to fly low and slow to the water to be able to drop their warhead, which is a torpedo.
Yep. That's pretty big.
And if you see inside here,
can you get in there?
Pretty hollow.
You could fit your whole self in there, right?
Yeah. Well, essentially, this torpedo is about, I want to say, 12 foot.
Whoa. Okay.
So
is it usually only one in there?
Yeah, so it was about one. It was one payload.
Okay.
So they would drop it, and they would have to go back and rearm.
Okay.
But American torpedoes during the beginning of the war were actually pretty bad. I believe it was the Mark 14 that was bad, but they were essentially hitting the sides of battleships and weren't even exploding. The Ministry of Ordnance said, "Oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. You guys are just not using them right." Until the Navy said, "Get your butt in gear."
What?
We always be quiet for the PA. Got to hear what's going on.
Okay.
So, but the TBM torpedo bomber,
to be honest, you got me excited there, because I thought like maybe you heard a ghost, and I was like, "Oh, are they coming for me?"
I might be able to help you with that. We'll probably go find a ghost here in a second here.
Sweet.
But you notice how big the TBM is. Look at this wingspan. Again, guys, I'm 6'5".
We like thick ladies, so yeah, that's big.
Wait, what?
I said we like thick ladies here. Is she single? Is June single?
Miss June is in fact single. Yeah. So if you come to CarrierCon, folks, you can bring call her your Kamiyoshi. Show your love. Show your love with the donation.
She looks great though.
Yeah. So this is one of our restored aircraft again. But unfortunately, Miss June is not complete. She doesn't have her bomb bay doors. And that just shows the nature of how hard it is to restore these aircraft. But you may wonder, how do we get aircraft to the flight deck? Because the flight deck is where the aircraft take off, right? It's the runway that's on top. Well, you have this.
Big doors?
This is elevator 1.
Oh, it's an elevator. Okay.
The USS Hornet has 3 elevators to be able to move aircraft up and down from the hangar deck into the flight deck. Now, aircraft are never armed and they're never fueled on the hangar deck. They're always done on the flight deck. But they would be able to get multiple aircraft up at a time. When this was at max power, be about 10 seconds or less, they could get an aircraft up to the flight deck. Nowadays, it's a little less because it's old, or sorry, it's a little more because it's older, so it takes more power. Takes about the amount of power it takes to run this elevator nowadays is quite a lot. So when the museum is going to move aircraft up to the flight deck, you got to be solid in what you're going to do there.
Okay. So like, how long would it take for you guys to move one now? Like if you had to.
How long would it take if we were moving an aircraft?
Yeah.
I'd say it takes about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. I'll have to measure. Like I think I missed the last elevator ride, so I didn't get to do it. But I'll have to measure that out next time. But we still are able to run our elevators. I believe we're the only Essex class aircraft carrier museum in the country that actually has all three elevators working.
Oh, wow.
So that's a testament to our volunteers. We have a lot of volunteers who work at the museum, giving their time, have different experiences, some in electrical engineering, some actually were veterans, but it's all different walks of life and people that come to be able to restore the museum as you see her today.
It's beautiful. You guys do a great job.
Well, thank you very much, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
Are there any questions I can answer, though?
Yeah, where are the ghosts at?
The ghosts are down below deck.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Are we going to go down there? We go down there?
We might. Matter of fact, they're actually in the anchor room. So we could go there, too.
Oh. Okay. No, calm down. We're good. We're good.
Ms. Vex,
yes.
I believe you might have an appreciation for ghosts, but not in the way that most paranormal investigators do.
What was that supposed to mean? You certainly wouldn't be calling me out right now, would you?
I'm not calling you out or anything, ma'am. I am just simply making an observation with the information I have gathered.
Listen, I like what I like, all right?
And you know what? We'll give you another gold star for that.
Thank you.
We'll give you a gold star.
You sure you just didn't want to touch the Snitty again? No?
I'm touching an iPad.
I can say, I can't really blame you, if you wanted to. Just saying.
So, right now we're at one of my favorite aircraft here, but I got a quick question for you. Ms. Vex, have you seen The Incredibles?
Yes, I have.
Obviously, you've watched it with the little snakes.
Yes.
The little snakes, they love The Incredibles. Well, this is actually a jet intake.
Oh, wow.
So it's sucking in air. So you know what happens? Let's say you're a superhero and you have a cape. You know what happens? Darling, we don't like capes, darling. We don't like capes, darling. You're sucked into a jet airliner, and then you go whoosh. You don't like it, darling. Sorry, I had to throw the Ender mode in there. We love Edna. But this is a jet intake of the FA Crusader. Look how long this aircraft is.
It's pretty sexy, to be honest with you.
It's a very, very beautiful aircraft. So, the FA Crusader has two very unique features to it, and I love about this aircraft. The first is that it was actually it was known as the last gunfighter. Why is it known as the last gunfighter? Well, this aircraft actually did not have guided missiles. So you know how you watch Top Gun and you play the video games and you have the lock-on missiles? Well, this thing said, well, that's a skill issue. I'm going to use my guns. So this aircraft liked to do it on hard mode. This was designed to be an interceptor.
Okay.
So when we take the FA Crusader, it was only using its guns. It wasn't using the guided missile, so it took a lot of skill. Designed for dogfighting. Now, could carry bombs. Now, one cool part about the FA Crusader is that it was capable of changing its angle of incidence. Now, to explain that a little bit more, when an aircraft comes in, usually they dip their nose up, trying to catch a cable with their tail hook. Now, that's kind of hard to do. Pilot looking up doesn't have a clear view of the flight deck.
So usually we go ass first. Is that what you're saying? Just butt first?
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's a hell of a way to put it.
Well, it's a way I can understand. Ass first.
See, that's you see, breaking down information with that application is just entertainment. There you go, Ms. Vex. But the FA Crusader, you see this crevice right here?
Yes.
Well, it's attached to the wings. The body of an aircraft is called the fuselage. Now, the fuselage, well, let's see my hand here. Let's say this is the body of the aircraft, and my other hand's the wings.
Okay.
When this aircraft was coming in, typically you would, with other aircraft, you would see it going, ass first, like you said, using your terminology. But what the FA Crusader could do was actually have its wings move up about 7 degrees to change the angle of incidence. So as it was coming down, it was able to keep its fuselage stable, keeping a clear landing view for the pilot to be able to have more accurate landings and safer.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
So yes, going ass first is not always the answer.
Why not? It works
Sometimes,
for me.
Sometimes you got to go front first. Anyways.
So which do you prefer?
Anyways, moving on.
We're wearing him down, Chad. We're wearing him down.
Yeah, you are wearing me down. Holy shit. Oh, it's fine. This is the Navy.
Oh my gosh.
Now, are there any questions before we move on?
Okay, I did have one question. Okay.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
saw that guy in the yellow jacket and he was kind of crouching and he's pointing, right? Like that little statue?
That is known as the shooter. So that's an officer on the deck, on the flight deck, who actually gives a signal, checks with the pilot, checks with the catapult crew, and we'll go over the catapults too. But they check with the crew. They do that cool little move like you see in the movies. That gives a signal to the catapult crew that's manning a control panel that's across the way on the deck to be able to launch the aircraft. Aircraft are pulled by a shuttle system that helps to get them up to speed very quickly to be able to catch wind and take off.
Okay, so why do they do that pose specifically then? Like, you could just throw your hand out to the side, but why does he crouch down and do the whole point?
Because he watches JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Duh.
You know what? That's fair.
Don't you see?
That's
golden
experience.
Sorry.
No.
So we like to have fun here. We like to have fun.
No, we like to have fun too, obviously, right?
So Ms. Vex, any other questions you may have other than that
one? No. I think you're doing a great job. I mean, this is really informative for me.
No questions from chat, Rel?
Chat, you got questions? Chat, you got questions? Waiting, chat. No. If I see one, I'll ask.
Okay.
Oh, any Corsairs, somebody said?
We do not have a Corsair here on the ship, unfortunately.
Spitfire?
This is an American ship. So we wouldn't have a Spitfire.
Chat wants to know if you're single. That's another one.
Anyways, moving on. Why everybody asks this question? Every tour I've done, this has always come through. I don't know why. I'm just the ship guy. That's all I am.
How many planes can you be on deck at the same time? Actually, hi, Dad. Hi. That's my dad asked that.
Oh, hi, Vex's dad.
Don't look, Dad.
Oh my gosh. But how many planes we could have on the deck at one time? So I believe it was about, depending on what type of aircraft that were being stored, I believe it was about 60 planes like we stored on there.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but again, it does change with the different types of aircraft. For example, you saw the FM2 Wildcat. That was about the size of the F4F Wildcat. But the F6F Hellcat was a much bigger aircraft, about the size of Miss June. So obviously, with larger aircraft comes about different configurations to be able to store those aircraft on the deck.
Okay.
So if there aren't any questions,
yeah, you can't ask him that.
Wait, what?
No, you don't want to know.
You say that you can't be doing that.
They want to know if you're a top or a bottom.
The damage seems like now my cameraman said it. The damage has been done. Tell you what. I don't like submarines, so there you go. That'll answer your question.
There you go, anyway. Chat. Boom.
But speaking of submarines, the Hornet was actually later on converted into an anti-submarine warfare carrier.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the role of an anti-submarine warfare aircraft carrier? You're supposed to hold aircraft that are designed to detect, track, and to destroy submarines.
Mm-hmm.
What you have here is actually the S2 Tracker. Pretty big aircraft, I would say.
Yeah, that looks pretty big.
What did the S2 Tracker do? Well, the S2 Tracker was capable of going out to sea and dropping sonar buoys in the water. These are little buoys that would drop in the water, and they would ping off sonar to be able to help detect submarines in a certain area.
How many do they usually drop?
How many they actually drop? I believe is about 10 or more, depending on this area that they were trying to search. Okay. But also, this aircraft was capable of dropping another thing, depth charges.
Oh.
Now, what is a depth charge? Anybody can guess? It's in the name. It's
boom. Makes big boom.
It does make a big boom. It's a bomb, essentially, that they would set to explode at a certain depth. Mm-hmm. So when they dropped this, they would detect the submarine. They could, matter of fact, they were so good at it, they could detect what kind of submarine it was, who it belonged to, and if they were really, really good, they could tell you the serial number. But that's hyperbole from some of the docents. No, I'm kidding. There were some cases where they were able to detect certain Russian submarines and say, "Hey, get out of our area."
Mm-hmm.
But a depth charge would drop in the water, and as it would go down, it would reach its depth. And how does it detect that? Well, if you've been in the water, if you've been in a pool, you notice that as you go down the deep end, your ears start hurting, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's because the amount of pressure that is incurring on your body. As you sink down in the ocean, it gets greater and greater and greater. If you take a soda can and you take a water bottle, if you take it down in the water, you may notice it starts to crumple in on itself. That's because they aren't pressurized. How do submarines survive underwater? Because they're pressurized. But here's the thing about the depth charge. It doesn't need to directly hit the submarine. So it doesn't need to be like, oh, dead on target. If it was, great. It needs to create an air pocket that is so big enough that it can throw off the pressurization of the submarine to where it's like that soda can and starts to crumple up.
Okay.
So, they're not using Logitech controllers. Anyways.
You know what? I wasn't going to say it, but...
Oh my God. Say it. What do you got? What do I got to lose?
You said it already! Oof.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm bad.
It's okay. We like him bad here.
Here's some of the flight gear of what you would see a pilot flying on the S2. Oh, come on. Come on, Max. Anyways. But the S2 tracker was one of the workhorses for anti-submarine warfare, especially in Hornet's later career. The Hornet was decommissioned in the early 1970s and then later was put into mothball. Ironically stored here at Alameda until she returned to a museum. So this represents the last part of Hornet's journey, really.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking earlier parts of Hornet's journey, you have the FJ-2 Fury. This is one of the first jet aircraft to be mass-produced and rolled out on aircraft carriers during the beginning of the jet age after World War II, in the 1950s. It's a smaller jet, but it is much faster than what they were using in World War II. And the interesting part about this aircraft is that the Navy didn't like it.
Why?
They just didn't. So you know what they did?
What did they do?
Whatever the Navy does not like or want, they give to the Marines.
What?
If the Navy doesn't want it, they give it to the Marines.
This is shit. Here, you take it, Marines. That's terrible.
See that, and almost all my buddies who are in the Marine Corps say the exact same thing. Ironically, me wearing this, sorry, Hunter. Anyways, but we're talking about anti-submarine warfare. So as we go a little deeper down into here,
wait,
notice.
Okay, I have one question. My chat is saying crayon eaters. Is that a thing?
It's a nickname that they have from the Marine Corps. It's not confirmed or denied that Marines actually eat crayons. But I hear they prefer the red ones. Anyways.
Oh my gosh. The shade, guys.
I'm going to get so much shit for this in that Discord server.
Yeah, you probably are, but that's okay. I can take the heat for you a little bit.
No, Ms. Vex, you don't understand. I work with some other VTubers and they punish me for this kind of stuff.
You like it though, I bet.
No, I don't.
I see you smiling. Stop lying on the internet.
Oh my God. It's the internet. Oh my gosh. So who wants to be a movie star?
A movie star? What is that?
Ms. Vex, have you seen the movie Apollo 13 by chance?
A long time ago, yeah.
With Tom Hanks. Well, This is actually the Sikorsky helicopter that they used in the movie to recover them back during the Apollo missions. Obviously, Apollo 13 was a failed mission, but the Sikorsky is responsible for picking up the Apollo astronauts. Now, why am I bringing up the Apollo astronauts? Well, here's a little fun fact. USS Hornet CVS-12 is the aircraft carrier that recovered the Apollo 11 and 12 astronauts.
Oh, wow.
So back in 1969, that's when the Hornet was out in sea, tracked their trajectory of where they were going to land, got the orders, and then they went and recovered those astronauts. So this was actually one of the first surfaces that Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins first set foot on when they got back to Earth.
Okay, yeah.
So what you're seeing right now is history.
That's pretty awesome. My chat's loving this too, by the way.
But the Sikorsky was mainly used to recover pilots if they ejected out in sea. So if a pilot had ejected and they needed to go rescue him, they would send a helicopter out. Matter of fact, during flight operations, in any case, they would send a helicopter out just so it was at the ready to be able to recover pilots. Because you don't want to leave your guy out in the Pacific Ocean pitching and weaving throughout the waves.
Mm-hmm.
But this aircraft was actually used for different search and rescue operations, especially in local fire departments. So there are still some used today, but I can't give you an exact number, but it was a very effective helicopter.
How many people can fit in there?
How many people could fit in there? Well, Sikorsky was estimated about 20 people if you wanted to really pack it in. But ideally, you had your rescue crew and you also have some equipment, but also you had medical equipment. So if you had to have a stretcher in there, you had to have room. So mainly it was medical personnel. So you weren't trying to use this as a troop transport.
Okay.
So you may notice right here, we're talking about the Apollo missions. Well, here's an image actually here on USS Hornet with the Apollo 11 astronauts.
Oh, wow.
So they exited out of the Sikorsky this way. So here we got these cool little footsteps for you.
Mm-hmm.
Walking in the steps of astronauts. Into that.
What's that?
Well, everyone should be familiar with this concept from 2020. It's a quarantine chamber.
Oh, the fuck room. Okay, got it.
No. Oh, God.
Got him.
You did. But they used the quarantine chamber because they did not know if the Apollo astronauts had any sort of astronomical pathogens that they were bringing from space.
They had alien goo on them. Okay.
Yes, alien cooties.
Yes.
But they didn't know. Here's our flight simulator that doesn't work. Anyways.
Okay.
And what you're seeing right now is actually Hangar Bay 3. This is actually where we have a lot of different events, Miss Vex. We have, we actually have Carrier Con. This is actually where our Artist Alley and our main stage goes. But actually, we've had raves here at the ship before.
So do you rave? Do you rave on the ship?
I mean, I won't say I rave necessarily. I mean, I've helped work those events, but I wouldn't say I'm a raver. I mean, sometimes I get the light sticks to go.
Yo, look at me go. Deuce, 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 deuce.
Man, you're trying to bring the brain rot out of me.
I bring out the best in people. What can I say?
So obviously, this is where we do a lot of restoration work here on the USS Hornet. So where we're headed right now is actually our restoration workshop.
Mm-hmm.
We do everything here on the ship. Don't take it anywhere else. Before we do that, I want you to meet Squidward.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Can you guess why he's Squidward?
He looks kind of grumpy.
It's the big nose. Anyways. This is another Sikorsky helicopter. This is the Seahorse.
Yeah.
The Seahorse mainly. This now was a troop transport. You could have about 12 plus troops and 8 stretchers in there.
That's a lot.
Well, it was mainly used in Vietnam. Now, you watch the Vietnam movies. They mainly used the Huey helicopter. But again, they did use these for insertions of troops during the Vietnam War.
Insertion. Got it.
Exactly. Insertion of troops. Oh, God.
You said it. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I knew I was getting into. Anyways. Well, here's a look at one of our latest restoration project.
Okay.
F4 Phantom. Anybody here like F4 Phantoms? Any aviation geeks? You love this aircraft. So this aircraft actually, when I first came aboard in 2019, was in rough shape. It was, paint was chipping, looked like it had been through hell and back. But now look at her now. This is almost a 3.5-year project done by our volunteers.
Oh, wow. So, how long does it typically take to restore a plane?
So, Ms. Vex, that does depend on numerous factors. The first is obviously money is a factor. So we do rely on donations from, viewers, and we rely on people who come to the museum, but also generous donors who give to these projects. But also it's the amount of time. So we have to have a good restoration crew. We do have a good restoration crew, but it's all volunteer. So it's when they have time that's available to do that. And this can sometimes take more or less, depending on the severity of the aircraft. But this aircraft is getting ready to roll out here, and then we're going to start on a new project as well. But again, these do take time. It's a constant effort we're doing here at the Hornet to try to preserve history, preserve the museum and our collections, to be able to tell you guys about the history this ship represents, but also about the technological and scientific value that it brings to society.
That's pretty awesome. And thanks for doing that, by the way.
No, it's our pleasure, man. Are there any questions?
Chat, do you got questions? Give me your questions, chat, or else. Is that
or else.
Apollo? Is that the Apollo re-entry module? Someone asked.
Back over there, so that was the training module, but it does represent what the Apollo re-entry module did look like. Yes.
Oh, okay.
More like a Mercury.
Hey, so if that answers your question.
There's a lot of questions here. How much thrust does a F4 Phantom have?
Off the top of my head, I can't answer that question right now. But you know, blame Vex. She gave me too much blue screen right now that my facts are coming up in my mind.
I broke him, guys. I broke him 20 minutes into the tour.
I'm trying to reboot right now, and it's like she hits me with another virus to crash my mind.
It's okay. I have that effect on people.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, any other questions as we continue on?
Chat, you got questions? What was the largest restoration project you guys did?
I think the largest restoration project we did was actually the TBM torpedo bomber. Again, like I told you, we had to find the bomb bay doors, but she was in rough shape when we got her, so it did take time to be able to restore that aircraft. So I think that was up to date, is the largest restoration project. The F4 has taken some time, and I believe now after the F4, we're going to be doing some restoration work on the F-14 Tomcat.
Okay.
So for all you Top Gun lovers, you're in luck, because you know why?
Why?
I got the need. The need for speed. Yeah, you know, it's like Tom Cruise. I just love it, man. I just love it. I just really love it, man. I just tell you, man. Sorry, that's my Tom Cruise impression for the day.
That was pretty good.
Any other questions?
Chat, you got questions? They want to know if we get to go up top too.
I want to repeat that. Sorry.
They want to know if we get to go up top to like the flight, like up top to the flight deck.
We can. It is windy, so we will try our best here. Mr. Cameraman, you better hold that iPad pretty tight.
We're gonna fly away, chat.
Yeah, we're good. Sure, you can show the inside of the module right there.
That's kind of cool.
So imagine being in here for several weeks at a time with just your buddies.
Wait, hold on.
Not ideal.
Well, listen. Are my buddies attractive?
No, they're not.
Oh, well, never mind then.
They're not
You
there.
just you're like, no, they're not. They're not attractive.
I mean, as attractive as a guy in a quarantine suit could look.
We can change that. It's fine.
Oh, matter of fact, before we continue on, show you a mural of Hornet aircraft over the years.
Okay.
Now, we talked about the Doolittle raid a little bit earlier, and for those who are familiar, you already know, but Miss Vex, the Doolittle raid was a monument to ingenuity of the United States Navy and, at that time, Army Air Force. This is a B-25 bomber. It is a very large aircraft, and it is not designed to fly off of an aircraft carrier deck. It's because there are two different types of aircraft. There are carrier-based aircraft, and then there's land-based aircraft. Land-based aircraft are used by the Air Force, and they have to land on runways. Carrier-based aircraft land using tail hooks, and it is harder to be able to land on an aircraft carrier deck.
Are you saying that they're top heavy?
Indeed, they are.
I can relate. It's
so. The B-25 bomber, they actually had to strip it down to the bare necessities to make it fly and to carry its bombs to be able to reach Japan. So that just kind of shows you the ingenuity. But this is a mural that was made of the Hornet. aircraft complement. So look at all the different aircraft that she held at one point in time.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do they decide the color to paint the planes? Like, is it just like they started as blue and then they went to green, right?
Well, this is used by the Army Air Force, so it doesn't count.
Oh, it doesn't count.
The Navy typically wanted to use camouflaged aircraft.
Okay.
So we will continue on here to flight deck.
We're going.
Okay.
How long is this aircraft carrier?
About the size of 3 football fields. But that's the flight deck. Where different decks have different lengths, but as you go from the top down, it gets a little slimmer. No. Hold on, wait, no.
No, continue. Go on.
What?
It's fine.
What am I missing? Oh, here's a good.
Oh wow.
Yeah. About 894 feet.
You just told my chat size matters. Is that what you just did there?
No. Oh my gosh. Let's go to the flight deck. Woo, let's go to the flight deck.
He's out. He just ran.
Oh dear God. All right, Ms. Vex.
Mm-hmm.
I always do this, and this is important.
Okay.
But this is the most important part of the tour.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm bracing.
No, I need you to lock in.
I'm locked in.
I need you to lock in.
Okay.
Okay, chat. I need you to lock in, okay?
Chat,
hold your chair, hold your butts, do what you got to do, but you got to lock in. It's the escalator!
Yo, there's an escalator!
Escalator.
We're going up the escalator. We'll make it. Look at
escalator.
We'll run up.
It's the escalator that's not working right now.
We gotta run up. We gotta bounce. Look, we're going up the escalator.
So I'm not gonna run. I'm not running. Ooh.
Oh, okay, we're good. Whew. Good thing we're built for comfort and not for speed, huh? Am I right, chat?
Ghosts, can you hear us?
Listen, I'm locked in. Ghosts, are you here? Do you like snake women? Giant snake women?
Ooh. Anyways, sorry for being dumb. Anyway.
No, you're perfect the way you are. Don't worry. Are you sure you're not a mermaid? Because you got me hook, line, and sinker.
What? Anyways,
got him.
I'm over here trying to get a professional support for the CEO of Snake Industries. You over here throwing this at me. This is kind of crazy. Welcome to the flight deck.
Let's go. Look at that.
You got one of the best views of San Francisco over here.
That's awesome.
You picked a hell of a day, though. It's not sunny.
No, well, it is what it is.
But this is my favorite part because I love talking about how aircraft land, how they take off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better hold that tight, Mr. Cameraman. Woo!
Bye, Dad.
Now, probably going to ask, how do aircraft take off? Well, first, here, be a little better over here.
Okay.
Wow, they tightened that down. Okay, I can't show you how it works. But I want to show you this.
Hose. Jeez.
Holy shit, I got wind in my eyes.
What is that?
This is a torsion bar. What is a torsion bar? Well, torsion bar, Mr. Cameraman, hooks up to an aircraft. It's the individual of the aircraft. It's a little steel bar. It's no heavier than a dumbbell. Connects to this. This is a back cable that's attached to the bottom of the ship right here. When you bring an aircraft up and you get it ready to launch, you got to hook this up to the torsion bar. Now, Ms. Vex, here's a question for you. When the aircraft's stationary and it's about to take off, is it giving full power, no power, or half power?
Chat, give me the answer. Is it half power? It can't be full power, right?
Full power.
Full power? You just gun it, you floor it?
Yeah. And this bar is strong enough to hold the aircraft back at its full power.
What?
This is designed specifically for the Skyhawk, which is the aircraft we're looking at right now.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm on an episode of Storm Chasers right now or something. So you can clearly see the wind is very dangerous. We're about to be blown away.
We're gonna get blown away, chat.
But this is strong enough to hold it back. Now, the aircraft, what pulls it down? Well, you have the shuttle system, the bridle system you see here. So it's like horses. You got these cables and these hooks right here. This is old school. This is not what the Navy uses nowadays, but this is what they use for A4s and some other aircraft during the time. They take this bridle system, these cables, and hook it up to these hooks on the aircraft. Then they put it in the shuttle system right here. This will shoot down over 100 miles per hour down the length of the front prior to the carrier. This is connected to the catapult room. They're like basically giant pistons down below that shoot forward, giving enough force to move this shuttle down and pull this aircraft, getting it up to speed. Less than 4 seconds.
Oh my God. That's really fast.
Basically, if you've been on a roller coaster and when they shoot you out real fast, that's what it feels like. Times 20. Can't pass out from G's. Now, how do aircraft land? Oh, one more thing about the arresting gear bar. Here's another one. It would hold it back, and it could hold it back enough that when they apply a certain amount of pressure and torque with the catapult, breaks in half. Disposable, throw it away.
Okay.
But the Navy doesn't do this anymore. They have newer, reusable ones. Because you know why? We love to recycle.
That's fair.
Right here we have an S3 Viking, big brother of the S2.
Oh, lagging. We're lagging.
See, I should have known. Every time, like one time we had a good connection when we got there, and the other times we didn't. I guess it doesn't love me.
It's okay. It's okay. Chat loves you.
Oh. And so you can see the wind is so strong. My big ass is going to get blown off the flight deck.
You're fine. Hold strong. We believe.
Well, we do this for Vex Industries. If I die, tell my body pillow I love her.
Wait, who's your body pillow of? He's not answering. He's avoiding the question.
My entire crew just almost got blown down. Oh, it's very dangerous. This was an episode of Storm Chasers.
You just hate it when you get blown, don't you? That's crazy.
Anyways.
Chad's telling you to stay strong.
I'm going to show you one thing, and don't make a joke. I mentioned those tie downs earlier that they were able to store aircraft on the flight deck. Here's an example. These little crosses right here. They have these all throughout the hangar deck. They get changed, and they would tie down aircraft, so that way they wouldn't roll off the flight deck when they're at sea.
Okay.
Oh, she didn't make a joke. Okay,
no,
great.
No, we're fine. See, I told you. I didn't lie.
We're making progress, everyone.
Listen, I will only do it if you want me to.
Wait, what? This is elevator 2.
Poor man.
There are 3 elevators, like I said. We saw elevator 1 earlier. Back over in Hangar Bay 3 was elevator 3. This is elevator 2. This still works today. We still move aircraft and event supplies up to the flight deck via this elevator. So you can get a nice view of the island. See that glass box up there?
Yeah.
That is actually Pry Fly. What is Pry Fly? primary flight control. It's a air traffic control tower here at sea. Up there is the air boss. The air boss is a guy. He has a nice shirt that says air boss. He is a pilot. Typically, he's had years of experience. He is responsible for making a schedule to conduct all landings and takeoffs for the day. Nobody takes off or lands on his carrier without his permission.
Okay.
He can even kill landings, and he can kill catapult launches.
Okay. So where does the captain stay then? Like, do they stay up there?
The captain he stays on the bridge over there. We nearby the pilot house. This whole structure, something that's really cool is they don't call it the bridge. It's called the island. You know why? Because we're over here on a big flat deck, and we have one structure here. It's like an island.
Okay.
Well, we talked about how aircraft take off. Very abbreviated because the wind was about to blow us away. But we'll talk about how they land. So when aircraft in the Navy land, they have to be carrier-based, meaning they have a tailhook. This bar right here is...
But go on.
Oh, so you have a tailhook, so you land aircraft, right?
I could land a lot of things, but go on.
Aircraft, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyways, but what you have here is the tail hook. This is responsible for catching an arresting gear cable. Arresting gear cables, there are about 4 or 5 that are run across the length of the flight deck. So over here, here's an example. So we got 4 here on the USS Hornet.
Okay.
And ideally, when pilots land, they want to catch a cable. So you can see it right there. There are 2 longer cables that are connected to 2 large hydraulics on each side of the ship. They connect to this middle portion here. You have the middle portion right here.
Okay.
This is a real life example. Those hydraulics are strong enough that when you know what type of aircraft's coming in, they send down information to the hydraulic rooms to be able to build enough tension like a big rubber band, catch that aircraft, and then once it catches that aircraft, it squeezes and adjusts for the thrust of it. Now, we talked about when aircraft are stationary, they get full power, half power, no power. What do you think what happens when they catch that wire and they land, Ms. Vex?
Oh, they slow down.
Nope.
No?
Full power.
Full power?
Full power. You've got to adjust for the tension. So the bar is strong to get it, but it's not stationary, because if it was stationary, break the tail hook. So it's a big rubber band. They get it. Physics happens, the amount of kinetic energy is transferred, and then they pull it back. An object in motion wants to stay in motion. So you have to take away the energy, and this is how they do that.
They slow it down.
Yeah. But what happens if an aircraft does not have its tail hook or it doesn't deploy? You have a giant tennis racket. I mean, a tennis bat.
You tennis racket. You just swat it down. Like, get the fuck back here.
Essentially, if you can't catch it with the tail hook, you have a barricade here, which is a lot of rubber. Catch it, take out the tension, land it safely. That big yellow and red pylon right there is actually where we run across the net in case of emergencies.
Do you guys still have planes landing on this aircraft or no?
No, we do not.
Okay.
I mean, we could land a helicopter or 2, but I don't think we can catch any aircraft anytime soon.
Okay.
So guess what? Chat bought you an old aircraft.
Chat, what the heck? Why wouldn't you buy me something modern?
They got you the 5 and below discount for aircraft carriers.
Thanks, chat. We're gonna have a talk later.
Are there any questions? We just covered a lot, so I'll answer what you need.
Chat, you got any more questions? They want to check out the Tomcat. Somebody wants to check out the Tomcat.
Oh, well, we can try. The question is will we lose signal? Let's roll the dice, kids. I like to roll the dice because Vex is very nice.
That's all that I
am.
And
it's kind of windy.
This poor guy. He's smiling though. He kind of likes it, right? You kind of like it, right?
What?
You kind of like it, right? You're smiling. I see you smiling.
I'm just happy to be given a tour. Why are you throwing all this in your window?
Listen, you kind of like it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I am a good Christian boy.
Okay.
Keep moving. Hey, chat, you asked for this. Keep in mind.
They want to see it. That's a pretty nice aircraft, though. Oh, we're lagging. We're lagging. We've lagged. Rip. Chat, you've done this. Chat, you've done this. Look what you've done. Look, this is what you've wrought. Salutes. No, we can't see the Tomcat. It's gone. Chat. F in the chat. F in the chat. Chat. We tried. We tried so hard. We got so far. F. We'll come back. We'll come back. We have to get signal again. There we go. Oh, can't hear him. Can't hear him. We're almost back. Almost. She always blames us. No, I can't hear him. Come back, tour guide. I see you, but I can't hear you. We can't hear him. There's no sound. We can't hear him. There's no sound. Baby, come back. We can't hear him. Hold on. How do I tell him? How do I tell him I can't hear him? Hold on. I cannot hear you. There's no audio. Hold on. Yeah, we can't hear him. There's no sound. No! They took his voice away. We just have to stare. Darn. It's terrible. Send an SOS. Look at that beautiful water fountain. Our ship is down. No. I told them. Chat, this is what you bought. His mic maybe is off. Maybe. Chat, we broke him. That's what happened. We broke him. This is what we did.
Battery 20%.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper. That's okay. It's got a couple of flaws. Not the man's mic. It's okay. We'll figure it out. It's a mouth bidet. Stop it. Stop. Don't call it that. Don't call it that. It's fine. We'll just start the call again. We'll start the call again. It'll be okay. I'll just wait. Does you want me to end the call? Hold on. We'll do this. We'll start the call again. We'll start it again. We'll start it again. We'll see if it works. Hold. We're holding. This is what happens. This is what happens with weather. We're holding. We're holding. We're holding. We're holding.
Ms. Vex, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Hold on a second.
Oh,
There we
God,
go.
Chad,
You're back. We're back.
We lost Kevin. He flew off the flight deck. It's your fault.
Chat, we lost Kevin. What do you have to say for yourselves?
Kevin was a good sailor. He liked snakes.
He liked snakes, guys. What have you done?
Oh, God. Sorry, you guys didn't get to see Tomcat, but weather was not permitting.
It's okay. We'll have to do Carrier Con again, and that's just, we'll have to be there in person, take pictures and video.
See, there you go. That's the solution.
That is the solution.
We'll give Zolan a special pair of golden wings.
He is really like into this stuff though. Like he's like he'll stand there and just look at planes and ships for like hours. He'll do the dad thing where he'll just like circle around and he'll take pictures and he'll read everything.
We're gonna go down this way.
We're going
deeper.
Deep,
you said you want a ghost.
I do want ghosts.
Okay,
did the ghosts have names? Like, do you know if they have names?
All right, this way. Oh, we have several ghosts with names. There's Timmy, Charlie. Then there's just Keith.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know. I got my tech team walking behind me. Letting me know.
Do you have any like personal ghost stories that you're like, holy crap?
Well, I got a ghost story. I'll tell you in a minute once we get down to the third deck.
Okay.
Whew. Man, nothing like being up on the flight deck during a hurricane.
It figured it'd be my day, come see you, and there's a friggin' storm.
Okay.
Is that a bad omen or a good omen?
It's it's an omen of types of sorts.
Oh no.
Careful now, guys. Now we go deeper into the bowels.
It's okay, I like it deep, it's fine.
Totally not a scene from a horror movie.
That is... Yep, that sure is, isn't it?
Let's go.
It's fine.
You said you want a paranormal investigation. I got you.
Okay, no. I love paranormal stuff. I'm here for it. I'm willing to make contact.
Yeah, what kind of contact?
Yes.
Never mind.
Yes.
Hello. You hear that?
No. Oh.
Time to rotate one. What are they rotating? I did my mom.
He's scared. It's okay. Breathe. What are those? Trays.
There appears to be a haunted food tray.
Oh no. Not the haunted food tray.
Let's go deeper in.
Go deeper.
Okay, I was trying to be spooky and you went and ruined it. Anyways, where are we at right now? Well, as we were venturing deep into the bowels of the ship, we are actually on the mess deck. So who's hungry? This is where they get their food. You have thousands of sailors a day being cooked for in this very kitchen.
Okay. So they would just go and they would line up and they would get food and then like single file.
Essentially, single file. When you're off your watch duty, typically you want to go get some chow. These could be different times. This could be at 3 a.m. This could be something around there. But usually sailors will come here, get their chow, eat, have whatever little time they had off, and then get back to their duty station.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we talked about mess deck. Here's the mess deck.
Okay.
So we actually still use this for our overnight programs, but also when we have different events down here. I believe actually we're having some of the gaming stuff down here for Carrier Con. So if you want to get your own paranormal experience, you can come down here.
Do they show up though? I mean, if there's a lot of people around, are they just kind of shy ghosts and like, oh no, a lot of people, I don't want to, say anything?
I think if a giant snake lady pops up, it'll attract some paranormal stuff.
You think so?
Now this is actually the scariest part of the tour.
Is it a cramped space or something? Like, what is this?
It's the haunted dishwasher.
Ooh.
You will dishes. Ooh.
Man, that is the scariest thing. Having to do dishes? That's crazy.
Exactly, see?
Mm-hmm.
Hope you got your fixins.
Dang.
So are there any questions down here?
How many people can fit down here, like, eating a meal?
I believe a couple hundred sailors at a time. Again, it was rotation, so you never had like the full complement of sailors here at one time. They're obviously out on their different watches, so you were rotating a couple hundred each time.
Okay.
But this was constant, so they were honest. They were honestly feeding sailors around the clock. Are there any other questions? Oh, there's another part.
Why is it called the mess deck?
Because you're making them. Well, Miss Vex, you got little snakes. Don't they always, when they eat, don't they make a mess?
Well, I mean, that's true.
So who's to say adult men are not the same?
I mean, that's also valid.
Here's another cool part. You may not even guess it.
Okay.
But the Hornet actually had a bakery.
I love buns.
Exactly. Matter of fact, got a little recipe here for Hornet cake donuts. So if you folks want to get a little screenshot there, you can right now. You're nice and wet.
What did you just say?
Oh, I was telling the cameraman to get a wide shot.
Did you say nice and wet?
No, why? The camera on this back. The camera. You know what? Holy shit. Holy smokes.
No, it's fine. Continue. Show me your buns. Go. He's down. Sailor down.
Jesus, sniped me there. Oh God. So here are some of the ovens that you would have here on ship. They would make different cakes, breads, different assortments. Matter of fact, for special occasions, they would make cakes for officers, and they would have a wardroom, which is basically equivalent of a 5-star restaurant. We'll take a look at it a little later. But wanted to show you here. This is one of the few places that you can see down below deck. We take one of our third deck tours here on the ship.
Okay.
So any questions about the bakery that's not related to what you think?
So there's a full-time baker, basically, or many bakers on the ship?
There are bakers on the ship. Yes, there are. And they're basically here almost around the clock making different pastries, breads, etc. for the ship, mainly for the officers because they get to have all the nice stuff, but the enlisted got to have a little something too.
Okay. That's fair. How many loaves of bread do you make in a day? Or how many would they make, I guess?
Oh man, that is a very loaded question because it's around the clock. I would say in a day you're looking at maybe loaves of bread. If we're talking about what they're using, you're looking at maybe 60 plus.
That's a lot of bread.
It's a lot. Hey, we got to get that bread, huh? Get that bread.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was the bakery. Are there any questions? Other questions you may have, Miss Vex?
Any other questions about the bakery?
Yes.
I thought I was the bakery.
Miss Vex, I know where you're probably going with this. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm about to die because I'm about to get off this stream.
Oh.
And my boss is going to be like, oh, I watched the stream, and I just have a question for you. Why are you dying on stream? Don't ask. Don't worry about it, boss. Don't worry.
Chat wanted to know your name. What can we call you?
My name is Gabe. But
Gabe.
There is a certain ghost-made VTuber who calls me Jeff Gabe.
Okay.
Don't ask why they call me Jeff Gabe, but I guess it's the thing now.
What do you want us to call you?
Just call me Gabe, or Gabriel, or my government name, or Mr. Tour Guide, or I don't know. Oh no,
he's flustered. Everyone's
got a different name for me. I'm just a slave to whatever the whims of the people want.
He's giving me too much power, chat. This is a problem.
Okay. Continuing on, we're gonna go take a look at some of the other third deck stuff. So hold on to your seats, and maybe we'll run into some more ghosts.
That's true. I was thinking though, are you sure your name's not Calypso? Because you've enchanted my heart.
Oh, shuck. Gosh golly, Miss Vex, you're a card.
Gosh golly, gee willikers.
He's too sweet, guys.
I'm gonna tell you this. Kermit the Frog here. Miss Vex is over here. She's making a lot of innuendo jokes. I don't really know. I'm trying to tell a ghost story, and Miss Piggy, she's over here, and she's over here, and she's like, Kermit, why are you messing with Miss Vex over here? And then Fozzie Bear's like, waka waka. Sorry. Waka waka. Anyways,
I think we'll keep him, chat. We're gonna keep him.
Keep me where?
Oh, don't keep going. It's fine. We'll worry about that after.
Okay. Well, welcome to the Geedunk. Now, what is the Geedunk? Well, this is where you get all the goodies. Take a look at the menu for the Geedunk. This is basically another cafeteria. You got orange juice, 10 cents. Milk, 10 cents. Coffee, 10 cents. Coca-Cola, 10 cents.
In this economy?
Beer, 10 cents. Hot dog, 15 cents. Hamburger, 25 cents. With cheese, Mr. Squidward. With cheese. Patty melt, 25 cents. Spam sandwich, 20 cents. With cheese, Mr. Squidward. With cheese. Candy bar, 10 cents. Root beer float, 20 cents. Ice cream, 10 cents. Milkshake, 20 cents. And you got only 3 flavors because the Hornet.
What is that from the 30s? What is that?
What? What
is that menu from the 30s? That nothing costs that much anymore.
Well, this carrier was made in 1942.
That's fair. So you just kept the menu.
Well, I mean, we don't do that now, but it's there. It's there.
Why is it called the G-Dunk? Why is it called that name? The G-Dunk.
Why is it called the G-Dunk? Well, honestly, I don't remember the story. I was told the story by one of the docents when I first came aboard, but I can't remember. But I do remember it's sailor related and it's not appropriate for stream. So, anyways.
Oh no!
That's what I remember.
It's that kind of got it. Okay, no, it's fine.
No, even. Oh God. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's continue on.
We're in the dark.
Continuing on. We're moving through the third deck of the Hornet right now.
Mm-hmm.
So as we continue through here, We're actually going to go check out some of where the weapons are stored.
Okay. I got 2 calcium cannons right here.
Calcium what?
Calcium cannons.
Like bones? Like you got bones and they're like guns made out of bones? Yeah, right.
Yeah, I just go pow, pow.
See, right. Exactly. Nothing else. Oh, God. Anyway. But where are we at right now? Well, we are currently headed towards magazine.
Okay.
But first, we talk about where we're at right now.
Oh.
So come this way. Oh.
He's trying to dominate.
Marine officer, you see this red line on the ground right here?
I do.
Marine guard. Marine officer would be here. Nobody who is not authorized would be allowed here. Matter of fact, we had the general orders right here at the post.
Okay. Go ahead.
General orders to take charge of this post and all government property in view. To watch my post in a military manner, keeping always on the alert and observing everything that takes place within sight of hearing. To report all violations of orders I am instructed to enforce. To repeat all calls from posts more distant from the guardhouse than my own. To quit my post only when properly relieved. To receive, obey, and pass on to the sentry who relieves me. All orders from the commanding officer, officer of the day, officers, non-commissioned officers of the guard only. To talk to no one except in line of duty. To give the alarm in case of fire or disorder. To call the corporal of the guard in any case not covered by the instructions. To salute all officers, colors, standards, not cased. To be especially watchful at night during the time for challenging. To challenge all persons who are near or on my post. And to allow no one to pass without proper authority.
Got it. Help relieve soldiers and watch them. Got it.
Yes.
Excellent. Write that down, Chad.
That's yes, semi what you do. Anyways, but this is the Marine Guard post. Matter of fact, yes, man, Grand's right here. Nobody who's unauthorized does not pass this post. That's why we read the general orders just now. Marines were rough and tough, so they are responsible for guarding this area. Why? Well, let's walk down here.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're in the dark.
Not this box.
Oh, okay.
So the Hornet is not an armored like a battleship, but we do have sections that are armored because this is where we traditionally store the bombs. And we have the bomb elevator.
You have a bomb elevator?
Yep.
How many bombs can you fit on the bomb elevator?
About 2 full racks. Matter of fact, here's some of the bombs you would see. You got a 50 caliber gun that would be attached to weapons, but also you have some of the caliber weapons that you would see used.
Oh wow.
And you have warheads in here. So excuse me, Mr. Cameraman.
How much does one of those weigh? Like, can you pick one up?
One of the workhorses of anti-aircraft fire is the 127 millimeter gun. This is a 127 millimeter shell. This weighs about 85 pounds.
Can you just lift it up a few times?
Sure. Rep it out. But
Chat,
look
mark
how
it down.
massive
He's
this
strong.
shell is.
He's strong. Mark it down.
Can you imagine having to put this in a shell, prime it, and be able to load it, almost firing 20 rounds in a minute?
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
It's a big shell.
It is.
Matter of fact, we had a... Here's a 500-pound bomb you see used in World War II.
That's a big bomb.
I'm going to hit it.
Hit it.
But But also, you may wonder here, what is this device right here? And it's attached to this bomb. This is a guided bomb, but it is mainly used to help guide it through the air. These are air flaps. So as it's traveling through the air, it helps to direct it. So when a pilot launches a bomb and they're looking through the reticle on where to drop it, this helps to adjust it into that exact spot. So it's not going crazy.
Okay. That's kind of neat.
But this is massive and it's heavy. So not something. So we have a lot of chains that we hang above here to be able to move these bombs. Watch your step.
Do you often move them or something, or are they just kind of?
They actually moved a bunch of them recently. Where? I do not know.
They didn't tell you.
Don't tell me a lot of things. I'm not really cool. I'm not a chill guy.
You're not. We think you're pretty chill. Right, chat? He's pretty chill. Gabe's pretty chill.
So you asked about the bomb elevator. Well, we have to be able to move these bombs, but we have these giant tracks that we hook them bombs up to chains to be able to move them to the elevator. So you know where we saw the nuclear bomb, Miss Vex?
Yep.
We're actually right below it. This is the bomb elevator that this whole door can move, that elevator comes down to bring the bomb up and down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right here. These are some practice bombs that the Navy would use. Now, what's in practice bombs? To simulate a bomb flying through the air that weighs, say, 500 pounds, you fill it with sand. So the Navy and other armed forces would use sand-filled bombs to be able to teach pilots how to correctly do their runs without wasting ordnance.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be funny if we filled them with glitter? Just like
yeah, what?
Fill them with glitter? We just glitter bomb.
That'd be pretty cool. Be fabulous. Fabulous.
Oh my God! Look at you.
Yes. Wait, sorry.
You gosh darn queen. Look at you.
I'm sorry.
Slay.
Anyways,
go on.
This is my namesake. This is Jeff. I am inspired by Jeff. I am mannequin come to life. I'm like that one movie. Something recall. It's not Total Recall. Anyway, I was thinking Total Recall. But where I'm standing right now is the bomb elevator. This is one of the bomb elevators that brings them up. Pretty hollow. You can move thousands of pounds of bombs up to the hangar deck and then up to the flight deck respectively. Because again, folks, you never fuel or arm an aircraft on the hangar deck.
How often is that elevator used, would you say?
That elevator was the lead. This tour is going to be over really quickly because I don't know where I'm going.
Are you lost?
Me? No, I'm not lost. Are you lost?
I mean, we could get lost if you really want.
No. Oh, dear God.
He just wandered into the dark with me. Mistake.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm totally dead. So we talked about how aircraft are launched, and we talked about the catapult, right? Well, let's take a little look at how the catapult works, because where we're at right now is the catapult room.
Okay, yeah.
So to explain how the catapult works, I'll use this device.
What is that?
So what you're looking at is essentially the aircraft carrier. You have the deck, you have the catapult shuttle system, but down below you have basically the piston that helps to move the wires to be able to pull that. They're all pumped with hydraulic fluid, so you see a bunch of the containers right here. They adjust the catapult by giving a certain amount of hydraulic fluid, certain mixtures to be able to give power for certain aircraft, how heavy it is, what its payload, what type, how much speed it needs. This is all calculated, and it's known by the engineers. So when they launch an aircraft, this device shoots back to launch the aircraft, making the aircraft, pulling the aircraft so fast that it exceeds its hooks, catches when it takes off. And you know what they do right after that? Run it back again because we got to go launch another aircraft.
How fast can you pull that thing?
I don't want to break it, Miss Vex. I'll get in trouble.
No, but like, is it just like you're supposed to do it slow? Is that what you're supposed to do?
Well, I mean, it's an artifact, so yeah, you would normally have to do it slow, so that way you don't break it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, hold on, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead. Anyways, you have this device. So notice that. Notice this? Look familiar? That's a scaled down version of what you're looking at.
Okay.
This is the giant system that helps pull the wires forward, launch the air
That's
to
pretty
launch
big.
the aircraft. So imagine this is a giant piston, so it's slamming into the side over here. So you can imagine how loud it would be.
Yeah.
They did not have earplugs for them.
They didn't?
This is why Grandpa doesn't hear too well, because the Navy was not generous in providing earplugs.
Mm-hmm. They do now, though, right?
Sure, they do.
Right?
Who's up for a drink? We got whiskey. We got vodka.
What?
We got rum. We got gin.
Joe, I'm staying here.
We got good old beer. Now, what are these? Well, they're not alcohol because they are actually hydraulic fluid containers, and that is all pumped into the port cap right here.
Oh, that's so cute.
The little port cap.
Aww.
But here's the mechanism that reel the wires back.
Okay.
So as they pull it back, they have to readjust the hydraulic fluid. So where do they go do this? Well, there's control panels back over there, but over here as well. They have to make all the proper calculations, get information from the flight deck.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, what you see right here is the control panel that they use to launch aircraft. That's up on the flight deck. We didn't get to take a look at it because literally was dying up on the flight deck. Mm-hmm. But you have this here. This is mimicked. So the person who hits the button sends signals down to this room. This is the fire button. The flight deck does not have direct control of this room. They're sending signals down to the engineers down here to be able to launch the catapult. So
how many engineers are typically down here?
Over 30.
Okay.
And this is packed and this is very compact, very dangerous work they do down here, but it is loud and nothing is quiet about it.
I mean, I don't mind that, but some people might. You know you love me. It's fine.
Head pat. Anyways. So, as you look through this room, you notice it's all greased up. That's because as this is firing, you can't have it without some sort of lubricant. No, okay, never mind. Never mind.
This is a dangerous path.
Moving on.
He just left. He's like, no, we're out of here. No, we're not going to talk about this.
We're moving on. Let's talk about that.
Can't believe he doesn't want to talk about the lubrication of parts. That's crazy. How am I supposed to learn?
Nope. Are there any questions that aren't related to that at all?
Oh, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, you know how it said beer and like vodka and everything like that on those giant like tub things? And is that just like they can randomly paint on stuff down there for funsies and the ship just let them?
Well, there's some interesting artwork that is around the ship that was historically there. Not always the most appropriate for families nowadays. So we've had, but typically sailors, they would take ownership of their area. So we do try to mimic what it would look like while it was at sea.
Okay, that's fair.
So what would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? What would you do with the drunken sailor? Throw him in the brig.
And handcuff him. And tie him up. And never let him leave. Right? Right?
Red. I don't know about that one. Well, I don't know what's going on at Snake Industries, but I'm intrigued.
He's intrigued.
I'm intrigued.
He likes what we're selling, guys.
It's like Ace Ventura. Oh, righty then. Oh, where's my last junction? Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking here. Are there any questions while I'm trying to turn off the lights?
Is there any questions, guys?
No. We lost connection?
No, we're good.
Okay. Where is the light? Thing is, I can turn these on, but sometimes it's the hardest part finding where they turn off.
Okay, how common were injuries in the mega, I think this is slingshot room?
Oh, here we go. How common were injuries?
Yeah.
Not too common, because typically if you were working down there, you knew better than to stick your hand on the giant piston.
That's fair. But there's got to be some point someone just like accidentally like, right?
Yeah, I mean, there were cases like that. 100%. Okay. And I want to turn that off over there. Any other questions I can answer?
Chat wants me to tell you that they love you.
They love me?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yucks. You guys.
They want to know where the barracks is. Is there a barracks there on the ship?
Oh, you want to see the Marine Corps barracks, huh? We'll go take a look at that.
You want to see the beds, yeah.
This way.
Does Mannequin Jeff get possessed by ghosts?
Do the mannequins get possessed by ghosts? I can't say for sure. I'm sure on a History Mystery Tour they can confirm that.
How often do you guys do those?
We have History Mystery Tours pretty frequently here on the ship. Usually you can go on our website and see where they're available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they're usually it's like a paranormal investigation, really cool overnight tour. Tour that you get to do.
Okay, cool. So you get to sleep on the Hornet then? Connection. No!
Right.
We're lagging. We're lagging.
Yeah.
We're lagging?
We're lagging.
Yeah.
I think we're back.
So, yeah.
Just take it slow.
Yeah.
Gabe said to take it slow, guys. Take it slow. Don't worry. We got all afternoon. It's fine. He's dying.
I'm dead.
Yeah!
I'm so dead. So, every Navy ship has a complement of Marines because the
Mm-hmm.
Give it a minute.
I think we're good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
So every ship in the Navy has a complement of Marines on it. So the Hornet was no different.
Mm-hmm.
Over here is the Marines barracks. So this was their space. This is where they slept. This is where they kept their weapons. This is where their domain was.
Okay. Oh, we're lagging again. Stay strong, connection. Stay strong. No! Come back! Come back! How are we supposed to see the beds? 07's in the chat for connection. It's okay. Maybe the ghosts don't like snake ladies. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. Hello? 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 I heard briefly. Oh, no. Okay. We've lost signal. Hold on. Oh, we're back, maybe? Maybe? I see feet. For free in this economy? Guys, we're getting spoiled today. The ghost got him. We saw Gabe's feet. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Oh, he might have to. We might have to recall. It's fine. Feed for free. No, we'll get it back. We'll bring him back. We're not giving up.
Okay, are we back?
I believe we're back.
We're back. Good. Great. Jeez.
Give me a second. I gotta pull you up on my screen.
Okay.
1 second.
Well, obviously that was the next part of the tour that we can't do because of network. So that is majority of the tour that I can give with network available. So you and Zolan will just have to come here in person. So sorry.
Give me 1 second. I gotta pull you back up on my stream because I had to close it. And people want to see you again. Zolan might have to
when I
to help
see
me.
you again. When I see
Okay, hold on.
What'd you break this time?
I didn't break nothing, okay?
No, she broke it. She broke it. She broke the ship.
break
Broke the
it.
aircraft carrier shaft motor for her.
I know she did.
I didn't do
Yeah,
nothing.
I hope you're
broke
real
it.
happy.
Okay, hold
She
on.
broke the aircraft carrier.
Do this. And then can do this.
I did nothing. I broke nothing. How dare you?
Hold on. This might be the DMs. We'll find out in a second. Nope.
Okay. There we go. We're back.
Oh, we're back? We're back.
You
Okay,
can say
great.
I'm awesome,
Sorry,
it's okay.
folks, about that. Well, when you're going below decks on a steel ship, sometimes the lead doesn't like Wi-Fi.
That's fair.
All right. Are there any questions?
Chat, you got questions? Chat, you got any questions for Gabe? Is it okay? It says, is it a helicopter carrier, a super carrier, or nuclear AC? That's what somebody asked.
Are they asking what my preference is, or?
I guess what the Hornet is, maybe? They said, is it? So
the Hornet back in World War II was a CV, was a regular CV. And at the time, those were fleet carriers. But then was later converted into a CVA once they started doing more specified designations for these carriers. So that was an attack carrier. Then in the last part of Hornet's career, she was a CVS, which is an anti-submarine warfare carrier. So which version of Hornet do I love? Well, I think I love Hornet, who has the most record of all the different ships in the Navy during World War II for carriers.
Mm-hmm.
See right here, this is Hornet's tally from World War II.
Oh, wow.
About 668 planes shot down, 742 planes destroyed on the ground, and ships sunk or damaged, and this is in tonnage, 1,269,710.
That's crazy.
Matter of fact, for all you Kansai collection lovers out there, Hornet actually has the most bomb hits and torpedo hits on the battleship Yamato. So congratulations. This ship sunk your waifu. Not sorry. Good Lord.
Not the waifu. Look at
there. Where we had this and we had like the soy boy things like the Redditor thing.
That's a thumbnail right there. You know that, right?
I'm sorry.
No, you're perfect.
Any other questions I can ask? I mean, I can answer.
Someone asked what happens if somebody is launched from the missile port.
Well, they're going to go very, very fast, and they're going to lose all their skin very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been doing your job?
Well, I've had, here at the Hornet, I've had many different hats. I came here when I graduated college in 2021. I came here as volunteering. It was COVID. They needed volunteers, so I actually volunteered to be a docent here. And I started out as a tour guide. and somehow for some reason they offered me a job because I'm crazy. But then I became staff here, and I was working with volunteers for a while. Then I started doing marketing and obviously working in different aspects with the Hornet. And now I'm the marketing manager. And I just love the ship, love everything we do. We do a lot of great things for the community. Matter of fact, today we're having a field trip for some intercity, not intercity, but we have some school kids that are coming through. But we do programs for intercity kids here in Oakland, being able to reach out to the community, but also do some good. Because again, the Hornet may be an old museum, but I think it can impact anybody. And so, like even with CarrierCon, we do some great outreach with people because it's about getting an entirely new audience invested in the ship. Because I tell you this, Miss Vex, it's the next generation has to be responsible for keeping places like the Hornet alive. Because if we don't step up, the older generation that has kept it around won't be around anymore. So, it is up to us to take charge. And if you like Azure Lane, you like Campsite Collection or any of that stuff, and that's what makes you interested in ships or VTubers, matter of fact, then you know what? Great.
That's awesome. What can you tell me about like CarrierCon? Like, how does this work on the Hornet? Just for my people are watching. Explain CarrierCon and everything.
CarrierCon is really cool because we take the whole hangar deck and the flight deck and some places down below, and we make a whole anime gaming convention here on the ship. So, Ms. Vex, you're going to see, obviously you'll have some iPad tours and you'll be able to see the convention live. We'll have vendors left and right. We're going to have main stage, artist alley. We're going to have some awesome, there's a VTuber concert after the convention this year. But also the flight deck, cosplayers, this is a premium location for cosplayers to take photos at. So
that's pretty awesome.
Anyways, so we do a lot of cool things with that. But CarrierCon is a great way for us to outreach to the gaming and anime cosplay community. And, with that, we also are now outreaching to the VTuber community because we're welcoming a lot of VTubers, especially you, aboard for this year.
I'm super excited to like hang out on the Hornet with you guys and do the meet and greets and panel and everything like that. I think it's going to be a really awesome time.
No, we're so excited to have you, Ms. Vex, and we are excited to hear all about your content creation journey and how amazing it is. Because Ms. Vex,
are you really?
No, Ms. Vex, I love. I have watched a lot of your streams, but also hearing your story. And you and Zolan, you guys are great, awesome. Amazing parents, and I think that is such a powerful thing that I would love it for you guys to come aboard and just tell people about that. Because that's inspiring people who may not think, oh, I'm too old to get into content creation or I'm doing this, but no, you can do it. So that's one of the biggest things that I love about you, Ms. Vex, is that you are an inspiration.
Aw, thank you so much. He's so sweet, chat. They want to know if you're single, but that's up to you if you want to answer.
I told you I have a waifu body pillow of the aircraft carrier.
Chat, he's got a waifu pillow, okay? Can you okay, somebody keeps saying, can you check with him on his Hatsune Miku bet?
Oh.
All right, tour over.
What does that mean? No, come back. We have to know.
Who said that?
A couple people. I want to know what does that mean? Can you explain to the inquiring minds here?
All right, Ms. Vex.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't talked too much, but I work with VTubers, and there's this VTuber group org that I run called V Fleet, and these are all ship girl VTubers and jet girl VTubers, and yeah. If you're watching, you know who you are. They're great. I love them, but they're like my kids, so they're like my little snakes. But I made a joke on a stream where I'm like, I forgot how this came about, but basically I said, oh yeah, if we get a fight, because we're raising money for the theater restoration project for the Hornet this year. That's what CarrierCon's focusing on. So I said, oh, we get $5,000 towards the theater restoration thing. I'll dress as Hatsune Miku or whatever. Well, someone dropped $1,000 that day, and it's been going up and up. And I was on another stream, and someone dropped it down that this does not mean Zola. No, don't.
Where could somebody donate? Towards this cause? If
you can go to the USS Hornet's website, or go to CarrierCon's page. There is a specific page to be able to donate towards this project, but a general donation is a great way to help out this cause, but not the Miku cause, the good cause. But yes, those VTubers they came out with that. They came out with that, and they're like, haha, we're gonna put Gabe in a dress.
So how close are you to that? Towards that?
I was gonna check on that today, and I'm, man, it's such a duality because I'm like, yes, I want us to get the theater, but at the same time, I don't want to wear that.
Yes, you do. I think you'd look cute as Hatsune Miku. I think you'd be adorable. Can you give me your best? Can you give me your best dance moves? Go ahead. It's a preview.
I did it
again.
It's too late.
I'm sorry, I had to mow my lawn. What was that? Continue to do it. Do it again. Oh, look at that. See, perfect, guys. Zolan just linked that in the chat. So if you want to donate to help, go ahead.
That's not the reason you should be donating. That is not the reason.
Listen, no, but we get another added benefit out of it, right?
Yeah, benefit to everybody to laugh. My dignity is at stake here.
I'm sure you sold that long ago. If you're anything,
I
like
did. Yeah, when I decided, hey, let's start making a VTuber group. Yeah, I sold my dignity. Anyways,
you knew what you were getting into.
I didn't know. I really didn't.
Oh, come on! You had to know. VTubers are like, they're cringe. They're crazy. They're gremlin.
This Vex, when we started that whole V-Fleet thing, it really was just a way to help raise money for the Hornet, and then it expanded to other museum ships, and then it just got bigger and snowballed effect. And then as soon as you know it, everybody's trying to put me in a dress, and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, if it's helping museum ships.
You know what? That's an awesome thing, though, what you're doing. So keep up the great work.
Well, it's not me, Miss Vex. I'm, sorry, shameless plug, but it's the ladies. They do a fantastic job. I am so unbelievably proud of them, and I will always appreciate. Matter of fact, I got them on my keychain right
Aww.
Here. Well, this is just 3 of them. This is the first gen, but they are fantastic. They do a great job. They love places like the Hornet, and they have done so much for the advocation of support of these museum ships, because they always say, like, hey, rather than sub to us, hey, go throw a donation. We love it. We would love it if you would do that. So the ladies, they put in so much work and effort, and I'm just very privileged to be able to help support them on their journey.
Well, what are their names so we can shout them out on stream?
I mean, you could go to the website. There's too many now. Not too many. It's like bfleetproject.com. But this is our first gen. So this is CV. She's the first ever one we had.
Aww.
This is Faye. So CV is actually USS Hornet CV-8. So the original USS Hornet aircraft carrier. This is Faye 18. She's a F-18 Super Hornet, which is a modern Navy fighter jet. And this is her little sister Ami, who's an F-35 Lightning II.
Aw, they're adorable.
So I always like to keep them on my keychain, keep them close. So, if you're listening, that does not mean you could go on whatever, But they do a good job, and it's really cool what they're doing and trying to support places like this. Because again, like I said before, Ms. Vex, it is about the next generation and whatever interests them. So again, you like Azure Lane, or you like Kantai, or you just like military stuff. It's about investing, bringing your unique perspective and investing where you can. So
Did you say if you like hentai? Is that what you just said? Did you say if you like hentai?
No, I said hentai. like.
I was just checking, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that like hentai.
No, Miss Vex, you got that on your brain. You got that. You heard what you wanted to hear.
Hey man, we don't judge here. If you like that stuff, you like that stuff. I like that stuff.
Miss Vex, I got a funny story to actually tell you.
Okay.
So when I first discovered you, I was on YouTube. I was looking through clips, and Heiko knows what I'm referring to. So you were doing this collab with a VTuber by the name of Cottontail.
Oh, yep. Cottontail's like my little sister. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, never mind.
No, go on. No, continue. I want to hear this story now. Go ahead.
Anyways, the USS Hornet thanks you for your time.
Why? What's wrong?
The only thing I'm gonna say 2 words, and that's it.
Okay.
Gas tank. Anyways.
Okay. So do you like pretty VTubers? You like pretty ladies on the internet? Is that what you're saying? Busted on live stream.
But no, Ms. Vex, you're really great. Love the content you do, and we are so happy to have you here at the Hornet. And thank you for your support, big time.
No, okay. I have one question for you. How many other museums and ships are a part of like the VTuber thing? How many like do you guys support things like that? Is there a lot?
The Hornet or what we have in V Fleet?
V Fleet, like, is there other like ships that are kind of involved in what you do and like bringing awareness to?
No, it's an independent organization. Because what's funny is I launched it. We were doing some stuff with the Hornet. Unfortunately, didn't have the funding to continue because, as you know, VTubing is expensive. So I told we were getting ready to launch CV, and I said, you know what, I'll go do it on my dime. So went and invested in her, and so just kind of been doing it separate on my own with my volunteer crew, and we have made V Fleet, and the ladies have too. How many talents? Okay, so we have at this point in time, it's 14, but I don't think we have 14, but we again, go check out the website, but we have 14 different, and some of them represent museum ships, some of them represent different advances in technology. For example, our newest one, Eve 80, she's USS Enterprise CV 80, which is actually a Gerald R. Ford class aircraft carrier, the newest and most advanced aircraft carrier that is in the Navy right now. So she represents the future of that technology. And we have our older carriers like CV who represent the past. So we try to tell the history of it all from past to present to future. So, but we also have aircraft too, because aviation is a huge part of the Navy.
That's awesome, though.
So they do a great job trying to represent their museums, but also again, they do a lot of great work trying to say, hey, go support the museum. So while we aren't officially affiliated with any of the museums, we do try to do events with them. Like, for instance, we worked with Off-Kai Expo to host a VTuber concert called Off Season Live here at the USS Hornet. So we teamed up with Off-Kai Expo to do that concert, and that was a great way that we did some outreach because we had so many people talking about the Hornet and come and visit during the day. It was great to just see a whole new set of fans just come aboard and enjoy that. So, like VTuber fans, Hornet is open to you guys. We love it. We love you guys. And we want you to be able to enjoy the museum and however you do it.
Hey, come to Carrier Con, guys. I want to be there.
See, there you go. See, you can meet Miss Vex. But yeah, so that's some of the stuff that we do, and it's really VTubing is just a great avenue to be able to outreach. That's probably the biggest reason we do it.
Honestly, you've been amazing, and I've really, really enjoyed this. So thank you so much for bringing me on the Hornet. It was a lot of fun. I'm sorry if I broke you, but also not really.
Ms. Vex, it's okay. I'm used to getting hassled all the time. No, it's a great tour, and thank you so much. It's a lot of fun, and you keep doing what you're doing. You do a fantastic job in your content creation. Your journey is strong and powerful, and I just say all power to you and Zolan. Big claps for Zolan, amazing guy right there, such a great man. So sorry if I'm simping right now for y'all, but I just love what y'all do.
Oh no, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Chat, say thank you to Gabe. Give him some salutes. Say thank you, Gabe. Thank you, cameraman. They're all saying thank you now.
Well, thank you kindly, Ms. Vex. So we'll let you go, but you're always welcome here on the ship. We hope to have you here, hopefully in person next year, so you and Zolan can enjoy, and we'll give a little care package for the little snakes. Some hats, toys, all that jazz.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm sure they'll enjoy it. But we very much appreciate your support. It means so much, especially as we're taking this mission for restoring the theater this year.
Oh, that's amazing, guys! Go support. Go support the Hornet.
I don't think you can get these anymore. This was by an artist who drew them, and they were selling them at CarrierCon last year. They just gave me a set. However, if you do want some V Fleet keychains that will be coming out merch, Kawa Entertainment, if you're familiar with them, they actually do our merchandise for us.
That's awesome. You heard it, chat. You know what to do.
Yeah, Kawa does a great job. They're very nice to the ladies. They're very accommodating, and we're just so grateful to be working with them.
Honestly, I'm really happy that you've done this because this is a great experience, and people get to learn a lot about the Hornet. So thank you so much for even asking me to do this. This has been a blast.
Ms. Vex, anytime. I got your back. So we thank you very much. And so however we can repay you, we'll do.
Y'all, you don't have to repay me. I'll just flirt with you a bunch. So, I mean.
Oh, gosh. If there's any other quite last-minute questions before we end, though, I don't know if anybody had any, but...
Chat, you got any last-minute questions before we end our tour of our new home? Chat's just saying thank you. Oh, we'll give it a second.
Zolan's messaging me. He's like, hey, shut up. I'm just kidding.
Are there any bouncing Bettys on tour? That's what somebody asked.
Bouncing Bettys on what?
I said, is there any bouncing Bettys on board?
Fortunately, we do not have any bouncing Bettys on board. Sorry about
that. Can you do a backflip?
Oh, my God. Oh,
wow. Look at that, guys.
No. I'm too old for that.
How much does it cost to run the elevator each time?
Ooh, that's actually a great question. So, you know, the amount of power that I use, that's a couple thousand each time.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, again, we are a museum now. We are not the Navy. So it takes a lot of power to be able to move that. And again, we're so grateful that our volunteers and our electricians have been able to have all the lights working and whatnot. But it is an endeavor to be able to do that. So we do move aircraft up to the flight deck, but we don't do it all the time because of the cost.
Someone said, is there a Hawkeye on board?
There's not a Hawkeye on board. That would be, you can actually find one of those on the USS Midway down in San Diego.
I was there. I saw that one.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. You went down I heard you went down the Midway and Zolan was like,
oh my God, he is such a dad, dude. Like he'll go and he'll just like drink it in and read everything and take pictures and he just stands around and I'm like, we'll stand back and watch him and be like, he's so dad coded. He's just in there.
Midway is a great museum. I love going down there. I also love the USS Iowa that's down in Los Angeles.
Okay, that's cool. I'll have to check that one out too.
That's actually a battleship museum, Iowa class battleship. One of the last battleship line that was made for the United States Navy.
That's crazy. That's awesome though.
Only 4 of them left. Well, there were only 4 made, but there's only 4 of those around.
That's awesome.
Any other questiones?
The Hornet was the one that launched the Doolittle raid, right? That's what someone.
So that was CV8. That was the Hornet before CV12, which CV12 is what we're on right now.
Ah, there you go, Chad.
We often get that question. People will come by the ship and say, "Oh, this is the ship that launched the Doolittle raid." No, that's the other Hornet. And if you want to go see that Hornet, you got to go to the South Pacific.
Oh, there you go, chat. You got to go to the South Pacific. You got to go buy another one for me. So when do we move in? That's what they want to know. When do we move in?
Well, Miss Vex, you know, we had a nice showing today. We still have the open house. We might close the deal. I don't know if you're chatting, you know, you're the buyer over here. So I'm just saying, for the price of $1 million.
Oh, easy, right, guys? Easy.
I'm sorry for the Dr. Evil thing. It's just kind of a big freaking deal. It's right there.
It is. It's a freaking deal.
Big freaking deal. We're sharks with laser beams on their freaking head.
Oh my gosh, we love you. Chat's gonna want you to come back. You know that, right?
Oh God.
What are you gonna do?
What is this? Just like sea monkey, like dance monkey? Got the thing.
They're like, bring back Gabe.
Well, I have friends in other museum ships, so if you ever want to see the USS Iowa, I can try to help out with that.
Chat, you want to see the USS Iowa? They're gonna say yes. They're gonna say yes. Absolutely.
Probably so. Are there any other
fuck
questions?
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yep. Yes.
Are there any questions I can answer them?
They're just spamming yes right now. So they just want to see everything.
Yes. What's the JoJo thing? Yes, 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 yes. No, no.
But only if we get toured by Gabe.
Only if we get toured by Gabe. Oh no. I'm just a ship guy.
Any museum you haven't been to? Any of the ships?
any of the museum ships I haven't been to. There's a lot, actually. There's USS Intrepid over in New York. There's USS Alabama, Yorktown, Lexington in Texas. There's a lot of museum ships. One of my goals before I ever kick the bucket is I want to go see every museum ship in the country.
And how far are you on that list?
Oh God, pretty far.
Yeah.
It's called the Hornet. When the Hornet calls and duty calls, I better be there to answer.
Mm-hmm. Chat says I have to bring you if I'm doing the tour.
Oh, well, why? Just so you can poke me to do silly things the whole time and just disrupt that tour?
No, listen, we'll treat you real good.
I'm a little scared.
Don't worry. I have that effect on people. I scare rouse them. It's fine.
They're asking when you debut as a beach.
Oh shit. Okay, what the hell?
Yeah.
No, go watch V-Fleet Girls. Go support them. They deserve it. I like to say I'm the guy in the booth with the headset, like Tycho right here.
They love you though. And you know what? You do a wonderful job. It's been so much fun.
Thank you. God, shucks, Miss Vex, shucks. But yeah, if there's no other questions, we'll let you go. I know you're a very busy woman. But again, thank you so much for today, chat. Thank you so much for your support of the USS Hornet. Again, you can go donate on our website. I know it'd be so much appreciated, especially with the docents here and the other volunteers. Everything, any small amount, even if it's just $2, matters because again, it goes towards keeping these magnificent testimonies to history alive. So we are so thankful. Ms. Vex, thank you so much for supporting CarryCon this year. Thank you for this tour, for being able to showcase the ship. And if you ever want to see another museum ship, just let me know and we'll try to help you out.
Chat, this is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to go on another tour. We're going to make it happen.
Be kind to the other tour guides.
I promise I won't ruin the other tour guides.
You didn't just ruin me, Ms. Vex. You made my brain blue screen.
You fell on the floor, Gabe. There's a clip of it. You're on the ground.
On my hands and knees. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Yep. Bye, Gabe.
Anyways, bye, everyone.
Bye. That was funny. That was a good time. That was a good time. I had a great time. Chat, did you have a good time? That was a lot of fun. I'm going to put on some music and we'll talk for a little bit. That was a lot of fun, you guys. Right? We're going to have to do this again. That was amazing. That was amazing. I had a blast. No. Canadian Snake Woman visits big American warships. That's what's going to have to happen, I think. No, I did go on the Midway when me and Zolan were in San Diego, and that was a lot of fun. So TTS is back on? Yes, we're going to turn it back on. Calm down. You don't think my tongue is that long? How long do you want it to be? That felt so good. Honestly, that was a great time. What do you mean, get her chat? Oh, God. TTS is on again? Great. Love that for me. Thank you. I would definitely go on tours to different museums. Stop saying old pee-pee! I don't like old pee-pee! Oh my God, you guys. Please. I'm going to go get all the ship girls. I'll just add them to my waifu barn. That's what's gonna happen. Because I'm the dread Captain Clench. Eater of suns. Milker of... Listen! The floodgates are open.
I can't believe it. There's an individual with breasts on my screen.
Thank you, Action Fan. Thank you for the super chat. Oh! I can't read it though. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I have to move some stuff. Oh, Capitana. Oh, my Capitana. Okay, there we go. I have to stretch it out. There we go. I know how that sounds. That's terrible. Can I do a silly face? Oh, honey, my normal face is quite silly. Don't need to make a silly face. No, that was a lot of fun. What? Why do you do this?
Thank you for your sacrifice.
We were well behaved during the tour. You guys were very well behaved. You were very well behaved. I don't think I was, though. I don't think I was. No.
Such a good stream, Vex.
No,
Thanks
thank you.
For sharing. I've enjoyed your content for years, mostly
Aww.
because it's nice to have tube my age, though I'm sure your NSFW stuff is great. My mom passed suddenly, so please, tonight,
no.
give a hug to your little snakes.
I'm so sorry.
You never realize how few you get until you can't get any more.
That's very true. That's very true. I'm so sorry to hear that, though. Hopefully, just being here with the sacrifices in me can make you smile a little bit, though. I do my best. I do my best. No, it's been fun. It's been fun to hang out with you guys and go on the tour and everything like that. Oh gosh, what is
Time for chaos. I'm sorry in advance.
No, you're not. You're not sorry at all. You're not sorry. Don't start with this. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're not. Stop lying. Stop lying on the internet, please. Why do you do this? You start with, oh, Vex, I'm so sorry. You're not sorry. You know what you do. It's too early for this. I even put on a cute hat for this. No, it's fine.
Snitties.
The snitties at the end just killed me. Oh my gosh. Gotta get it out of your system. Get it out of your system now. Snitties. Oh, snitties. God, you guys. Oh, man.
Oddly enough, from what I have observed, the next generation of people who will take care of these old warships will be mainly young ladies.
Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty awesome, though. And I'm happy to hear that. I mean, I'll gladly take care of somebody's warship, if you know what I mean. That's bad. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry! Don't yell at me! I'm sorry, I am how I am. This is how I am. You don't like it? Well, I don't know what to tell you. I have that charisma, right, guys? You don't like my tongue. Oh, I know why. You like my tits better. That's okay. That's okay. That's fair. I mean, it's a hard choice. Honestly, Gabe is amazing. He's an amazing tour guide. And it was a lot of fun. I think you have to have someone who's like a good sport. You have to. Because you have to be able to deal with me. And I know that I'm a lot, okay? I'm a lot to handle. In a lot of different ways. I get that. I get it. I understand it. I can't see. I can't even see the fact that we have a hype train. I can't see that. Hades, thank you so much for the new sub.
Vex, I just got to ask, are you like this at in-person tours too?
Listen, I would do an in-person tour. I would. I have no problems showing people who I am and what I look like, okay? I have no problems with that. Because this is how I am. If, you know, you like it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. You like my boob
nice
spite?
To see you
I
on
love your
stream
boobs.
again. Hope your day nice hat. Also loving the new avatar. Can't wait to see
thank
more
you.
streams. Vexy cultist love Vexy love.
I appreciate
Vexy,
that.
Hug to Vexy hug.
Spite, how are you? It's good to see you. I can't wait to lick your face. Just like that. Just says milk. Bah! You just noticed the eclipse in the background? Yeah, it's almost like I seeded little things about 2.0 in the background of this model that you guys didn't pick up on until I told you. That's crazy. That's wild. Gosh. How are you doing, Spite? I hope you're doing well. I miss you. And I think you're beautiful. Well, like, I seeded some, like, eclipsey kind of stuff. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. Apparently, Zolan put a discount on the Tangia stuff, which, you know, I see where his game is at. DBZ fan, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Zolan, you might want to check outside if you didn't. It's a female! For delivery. If you haven't already. I'm surprised you didn't. You like my voice? Oh, well, I appreciate that.
I like your voice, Vex.
Thank you.
It's very sweet and soothing. If you made sleep aid ASMR, I would be all over it like chat is to your boobs.
That was so nice! And then you made it horny, which is fair. I mean, I do ASMR. I have an ASMR channel on YouTube, which a lot of my VODs from my ASMR stream get posted there too. And then, you know, the stuff that's safe for work gets posted up there too, like the role plays and whatnot. So it's there. It's there on my YouTube if you like that kind of stuff. But if you don't, that's okay too. You get to watch all my cringy clips. We are like less than 5K from 100K subscribers on YouTube on the main channel right now, which is kind of crazy to me. So like, hey, if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube, please go ahead. We're so close to the plaque right now. That's crazy to me. How good I can sing? I'll be honest with you, I can't sing. I'm not a singer. I've been trying to get lessons to sing. It's going to take a while for me to actually get to the point where I'm a little bit comfortable singing, but I am not a natural singer. So I have to work to be good at it. And that's okay with me. That's okay with me. I think that you take more pride in the things that you have to work for. So that's my opinion on stuff. Get out of here! What is your problem? So here's an example. Okay. So I actually went to my daughter's parent-teacher interviews, right? So she's in high school. I went to... No, it's okay, Kirby. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish. I went to my...
Oh, I don't think I'm a lot dumber than you thought that I thought I was once.
I went to her parent-teacher interviews, right?
What
Go,
okay.
I guess I won't talk.
Dagon
Okay.
asked me,
chips.
so when is the date with Hatsune Gabe?
It's fine.
Then, oh darling, if only I could make a date with such an ethereal being as Hatsune Miku. But alas, the schedules of goddesses and digital divas rarely align. Perhaps one day we'll unite for a divine duet, capable of snaking its way into the hearts of...
Of what? Of what? Of what? We got cut off. It's fine. Anyways, story. So I went to my daughter's parent-teacher interviews, right? She's in high school. And she's actually doing really well. She's got like 90s and like 80s and stuff like that. So there's not a concern there. Until we went to her math class. And I had you can see her grades online. So I saw one of her quizzes from like February, and the grade was not good. Like, it was not good. Like, I think it was on equations, and she got like a 3 out of 12, which is like, what? Like, I had a moment of like, what happened here? Because this is very unlike her, right? She usually gets 80s and 90s, and I'm like, what happened? Like, and I don't get mad when my kids get a poor grade on something. I'm very much like, what happened here? Like, do we need some help? Like, did we just not understand? Like, I'm trying to figure out what the issue was, right? So I confronted her in like a way. I was like, so I saw your grades online, and I saw like you didn't do as well on this particular quiz. Did something happen? Like, did we have an issue understanding? Do we need some extra help here? Because like, it's about how you approach it, right? Like, if I go in there and I go, what the heck was this? You failed this quiz. Like, your kid's gonna be like, right? And they're not gonna want to talk to you, and that's not a way to parent. So I was trying to understand what happened. I'm like, what happened here? How can I help you? How can we help you understand this better? And she just said that she had a hard time understanding equations. And I said, okay, so how are we fixing this? And she explained to me she's been redoing a lot of the quiz questions and asking the teacher how to do equations properly. And I actually had a conversation with her math teacher, and I was like, so I noticed that there was this quiz that we didn't do that well on. We wasn't all that stellar. And he told me that the class average for that quiz was very low anyways. And I was like, I mean, that's fine. It's just do we need to work at home a little bit to help her more? And he's like, I'm not worried at all. He's like, I'll be honest with you. She's a very strong student, and she was just getting confused about certain things. She's redoing the questions. We're working on it in class. She's asking me for help. So I am not worried about her and that quiz. Because she did quizzes after, and she was getting like 90s and 100%. So he's like, that quiz, blip on the radar, not worried about it. And I was like, okay. So she took another quiz on equations like a couple days ago. And she just sends me the mark, and she got 92. So I'm like, okay, not worried. So she has always kind of struggled a little bit with math, but this is coming back to my point on sometimes you have to work hard to understand stuff, and sometimes you have to work a little bit harder to get where you want to go and get the grades that you want, but that makes you feel that much better than having shit just given to you or having it come easy, because it builds character, right? It makes it so that you have resiliency, right? So that's why it means more when you work for stuff, right? And she did a great job. I mean, I can't, like, as a parent, I can't complain. But that's why I think approaching stuff is like, hey, you're approaching stuff in a manner that's calm. And it's like, hey, I realize that you struggled a little bit here. How do we help you? How do we facilitate this becoming better? And having that conversation. And she was very receptive to it. So she got 92. So what can I say at that point? But good job, right? You buckled down, you figured it out, and you did better. And that's all I can ask. Right? And she did so well. I'm so proud of her.
Dagniel's asked me, so when is the date with Hatsune Miku Gabe? Then, oh darling, if only I could make a date with such an ethereal being as Hatsune Miku. But alas, the schedules of goddesses and digital divas rarely align. Perhaps one day we'll unite for a divine duet. Capable of snaking its way into the hearts of millions.
Indeed.
Until then, I'll keep entertaining you with my own brand of Snapture.
Snapture? What kind of word is that?
Well, hello, my darling. Vexy, hope you enjoyed the tour. Hopefully, when you go in person to check those ghosts,
yeah,
I hope you're gonna have an amazing time.
Yeah.
Make sure to suck them.
What?
Ectoplasm dry. And I'll see you later in the snack cave.
Goddamn! I would rather crush you all with my gigantic tits than use my tail. I'm okay. No, it's fine. I'm in control. I'm in control. It's okay, don't be horny, don't be horny, don't be horny. It's fine. This is twitch.tv, this is YouTube. We can't be too down bad, right? Right. It's fine. No, we're in control. We never lost control. This is our stream.
I heard you were off with ghosts earlier, Vex.
That's true.
I am disappointed. I guess I'll have to show you what happens to bad girls.
Bah! What? What do you mean? Are you trying to say that I'm a bad girl? I mean, like I said earlier, I can be whatever you want me to be. You can call me whatever you want. But I prefer mommy. What do you say, Chad? You heard him. You heard the man. Yes, mommy. Gosh. Don't bonk me. It's fine. I mean, mistress will work too, if that's what you'd like. Am I allowed to say that on Twitch? You're allowed to say certain things on Twitch. But, you know, you can't describe things in explicit detail, I would say. Bonk the snake. I mean, we're teaching... This is an educational stream. Guys, it's educational, right? Don't say Captain Clench. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Get that. No. Can you? Oh my gosh. Don't say Captain Clench. No, you're confused about what is happening. Don't worry. I get that way every time I press the go live button, so you're not alone. And it's my stream. You're fine. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to recap of what we're doing for the rest of the week, okay? Tomorrow is actually my eldest snake's birthday, so I'm not going to be streaming. It's her birthday. She's turning 15. So I'm not doing any streaming tomorrow. That's her day. She actually gets off school early that day. So I want that day to be about her. So I'm not streaming. I have boundaries when it comes to stuff like that. Because like people ask me, are you going to SumiCon? And I was like, no, I'm not. Because that's her birthday weekend. And if she wants to do stuff, I'd rather be there to do stuff with her than doing convention stuff. That's just how it is. That's why I do have boundaries in that regard. So as much as I would love to, it's just kids come first. And my son has a soccer tournament too that weekend. So I'm like, no, their stuff comes before any of my stuff. Hi, Dobby, how are you? Well, thank you guys. I'll tell her. So I'm not streaming tomorrow or doing anything like that. But Friday, we'll be back, and we'll be doing spooky stuff in the evening with Grimmy. You're tired but good. Dude, I don't know how the heck you guys stayed up that late to yap after I went to bed at 2:30 in the morning. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you function. I could not. I have 2 children. I have a daughter who's, in high school. And then I have a son who is 7. So I have eldest snake and little snake. So I have 2 children. A lot of people think I only have 1. No, I have 2. I have a daughter and a son. I mean, I can't really complain. I'm very happy with the 2 that I have. They stayed. Listen, Dobby and everybody, they were staying up super, super late. You fell asleep at 5 a.m. and you woke up at 7 a.m. That's insane, dude. How? Freaking how? I have to have some sleep, a minimum of 5 to 6 hours. What cake am I gonna bake? She's asked for a chocolate cake. She just asked for a chocolate cake. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Chocolate cake works. I used to decorate the kids' cakes every year.
And make it snappy.
God.
Come.
Why? Why are we doing this? My son is 7. She's 15. She's gonna be 15, guys. She's gotten past the point where she wants theming, right? So she just wants us plain chocolate cake, right? And I've gotten to the point, I used to decorate their cakes. Used to make Pokeball cakes. I used to draw stuff on their cakes. My daughter doesn't want that anymore. So now I only have my son to do that for. And it's a little bit oh, you don't want me to draw on the cake. They're growing up. What can I say? Right? They grow up. They don't want that anymore. It's can you just please be normal, Mom? And I'm okay, I guess. So now I only decorate my son's birthday cakes. But Little Snake's birthday is not until May. So he's a May baby like me. So we have the same birthday month. But I will say that just because she doesn't want a cake that's decorated doesn't mean that I'm not going to fill the house with freaking balloons and streamers. So what we do is usually the night before their birthday, me and Zolan, we make the cake. We decorate the living room. We put up banners. We blow up a ton of balloons and streamers. So when they come down the stairs for their birthday into the living room and stuff, it's just decorated to the nines and whatever the heck they want in their favorite colors. Or if my son has a particular theme, if he wants Minecraft stuff, it's all Minecraft stuff or Super Mario stuff or whatever. So usually the living room is filled with balloons and streamers. So yeah.
I like this. This is cute.
Oh, thank you.
I want this inside of me.
No, what? No! God, what? I do the boring. What are you doing? No!
That's good.
What? No! Stop.
Kind of got a funny aftertaste, though.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay, there's another super chat here. Jeff, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Well, I hope she has a happy early birthday. Thank you, Jeff. That's very kind of you. We do our best. I mean, granted, nobody's perfect. Nobody's a perfect parent, right? And it's always funny. It's the people that don't have children that always try to judge you on your parenting. I always find that little nugget funny. But we try our best. And that's all that we can do. Because nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. But you try. You try your best. And you try to make it so, you're trying to do the right thing. For reversal. Man. Ah! Jesus Christ. You're gonna give your mother a heart attack. What the heck's the matter with you, chat? You're telling me that parents are human too? That's absurd. I know, right? Here's the thing. When you're small, you think your parents are like superstars. Sometimes they're even your hero. Star Jettison, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for all the raids today, too. I'm sorry that I couldn't focus on that because we were doing the tour, but I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who raided today. I mean, like, you do your best. As a kid, you think your parents are, like, great. They can do no wrong. Sometimes you even think that they might be your heroes, right? But then as you get older, you realize that your parents are humans and people. They make mistakes, and sometimes they have, like, opinions you don't agree with and things like that, and you realize that they are just people too. All right? It is what it is. And all you can do is try your best. What? One of my friends was telling me how to deal with my kids stealing stuff from their sibling, and I told him no bitches, and he shut up. What? What? Okay, that's crazy. I have something funny to tell you. So I put moisturizer on my face the other night. And I was doing, like, you know, doing your bedtime routine. You put the moisturizer on your face, whatever, right? So my face was kind of, like, shiny from having lotion on my face. My son came into my bedroom, and he looked at me. He just stopped. He looked at me, and he's like, Mom, why is your face so sweaty? Like, he just out with it. Why is your face so sweaty? Not even a hi, what are you doing, or anything. I was like, it's just a moisturizer. It's just lotion. Kids say crazy stuff. Like, when my eldest was little, she would say stuff like, Mom, when you wear makeup, you're like a gold trophy, but when you don't, you're only like a silver trophy. Kids say the craziest shit. I'm like, damn, like, tell me how you really feel. Holy. They smell weakness.
Well, Vex, I see chat being naughty again.
Yes, that's true.
Well, like I always say, the hardest choices require the strongest wills. Anyway, wishing eldest Snack a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, back to our regular programming.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Kids are crazy. They say the craziest stuff. But, you know, it's funny sometimes. You're so...
I sub to your ASMR channel on YouTube. Am I wrong or is it new?
It's
Either
new.
way, I look forward to listening to your catalog less than 3.
It is new. It's like brand new. It's only like, I don't know, maybe like a week or two old. It's not old at all. So that's the ASMR channel. It's brand new, guys. It's not even monetized or anything yet, I don't think. That's how new it is. It's crazy. Like, Zolan just started it up not too long ago. Kids are too funny when no filters. Yeah, listen, kids are hilarious. They just say whatever's on their mind. And you're just like, you know what? You're real for that. You're so real. Man.
Happy belated birthday, Mama Vex.
Well, thank you. It's not my birthday. My birthday's in May. But thank you. I appreciate it. It's my daughter's birthday that's going to be on Thursday. My actual birthday is May 14th. That's when my birthday is. And then Little Snake's birthday is May 27th. It's not my birthday! Stop it! It's not my birthday. Chat, it's not my birthday! Put it away! It's not! Don't say it is now! It's not my birthday. Oh yeah, if it's my birthday, how old am I, chat? How old am I? How old? I'm watching you. How old am I? 21. Smart answer. Smart answer, chat. Chat, you're intelligent. At least you're intelligent. It's a smart answer. Say 21. I'll be 21. Season 18. But 21. You're right. You're so right. Thanks, guys. All my birthday cakes say I'm 21. My birthday cakes would not lie to me. I'm 21. I'll be 21. Season 18. Okay? That's what I'll be this year. Okay? If you can do math, you can figure it out. Cakes tell the truth. They do. I mean, Zolan certainly wouldn't lie to me, right? Of course he wouldn't. Not that guy. Super honest. Very, very forthright about it all, right? Zolan, cakes do tell the truth, yeah. Zolan, you have to run. Don't run from the hag. The hag is faster. It's true. It's true. Ah, so 39. Yes, I am 30. I'm going to be 39 this year, guys. I'm going to be 39. I don't care. I'll tell you how old I am. I joke around a lot about my age, but if you guys know that, I don't give a shit. Anybody can fucking VTube. I don't care. There are people that are older than me that VTube, if you can believe that. Nobody gives a shit as long as you're entertaining and fun. It's true. So long lies and slander. Damn, you're twice my age. Too old to... Listen, you're only too old to do shit when you're fucking dead. Then you can't do anything. Because you're in the ground. It's too late at that point. It's true. Good old born in 86. That's quitter talk. Man, I mean, that's right. I am going to come back as a revenant, and I am going to haunt a bunch of people. You are right. You're right about that. I'm going to come back, and I'm going to be a snake ghost, and I'm going to haunt all my enemies, you know, and then bother the shit out of Zolan. That's exactly what's going to happen. Woo, Ghost Vex. I'll rest when I'm dead. Listen, that's valid. I hear that. What is happening? What is this? What is this? Are you trying to imply that I'm old like a VHS tape? Is that really what you guys just tried to do? Don't say, please be kind, rewind. Do not. Don't go there. No, don't go there. Don't bring Black Blockbuster. Don't do it.
If anything, Vex, the fact that you're 38 and still haven't given up on fun things and have a personality gives me hope for my future. This is the birthday boy from earlier.
Yo, I hope you have a great birthday. Listen, you're only as old as you fucking feel, okay? I see a lot of 20-year-olds being like, I'm so old. Oh, I'm so old. I'm like, bitch, talk to me when you got a fucking mortgage and you're taking Tylenol every day. Wah!
Did I jump scare you?
Yes!
Yeah, I bet I did.
I mean, you're not fucking old. I feel... Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. When I go to conventions, I feel like I revert back to when I'm 25. I do. I like to have fun. I like to go out. Like, I have a great time. I have fun. Live life. Go have fun. It doesn't matter. Do it safely. But, you know, have fun. I like to joke around. Why not? Oh my gosh. Louis, thank you
2
so
years
much.
of pure bliss and love from our goddess.
Aw,
you are
that's so
amazing
sweet.
and we love you.
I
love
appreciate
you.
it.
Please don't fire us.
No, I'm not
I
gonna
still
fire
keep
you.
your signed art on my desk and stare at it every day. Vexy cultist love, Vexy cultist love you, and Zolan are the goats.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Give me a second here. I gotta. Louis, thank you so much for the $50 super trap. Thank you. Why is it raining on me? Usually I'm just naturally wet. You don't have to wet me, guys. I'm already there. Thank you so much for the $50, Louis. Thank you so much. And Crystal Blue, thank you so much for the resub. I do have a VR set. I've talked about this before. So like 3D stuff, right? I don't have the space to do a bunch of 3D stuff, to be honest with you. I need a bigger house, right? Like it's just not enough room for me to do 3D stuff, unfortunately. Because if I were to do 3D stuff, this is what would happen. Okay, let's pretend I'm 3D for a second. Hey, everybody, how's it? Bang shit, knock shit over. Like, that would be me.
You complaining about 20-somethings complaining about being old is exactly what I feel when most of my friends start whining. Like, bitch, I've seen what early 20-somethings are like, they're fucking idiots. I'm happy to be the age I am and society can't tell me I'm old.
Listen, I will tell you. I tell people that I'm 38, right? And sometimes people are like, "Oh, you're fucking old. You're fucking old." I'm like, okay, it doesn't bother me. Like, in order to be able to do VTubing and entertainment in general, you have to have a thick skin. Because a lot of people will say a lot of shit about you and make a lot of assumptions about you based on 30 seconds of content. They don't know you. They only know what you tell them. So you gotta be prepared for that. And you gotta be able to just don't get one guide, right? Because some people will come in there and they'll be like, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, okay, sure. Awesome. Sometimes I like to make a joke though, and I'll like, sometimes depending on how sassy I am, sometimes it's like, did I put my sassy pants on today? Maybe I can just, give a little bit of a snippy snap back. Thank you for that. Listen, I like this hat. I found that. I'm gonna wear this on the tour. Am I just a dude of the voice changer? I love that when people come in and say
on the
that.
way to the store and heard you share a birthday with my brother.
I love it when people say, "Are you a guy?" Or they come in and they say, "Oh my god, you sound like a guy." And I'm like, well, yeah, I have bigger balls than you. Duh. Of course I'm gonna sound like a dude. Man, that's crazy. As your voice changer, right? Like, I don't know. People like that are just... It's funny because you can make jokes about it. Like, oh man, you sound like a dude. I'm like, wow, what a way to say that you've never had a vagina on your face before, or you've never been with a woman before. You just said that with your whole fucking chest on the internet. That's crazy. That's wild. And they've never been with a mature woman before. That's insane. But I like to joke around a lot. That's me, though. That's me. I'm a prankster. I like to tease. I like to tease you, Chad. No tongue out this stream? No, I have tongue tracking, so I just go... It tracks my tongue. A lot of people talking about my tongue today. I mean, sheesh. Sheesh.
Don't throw all virgins in the same lot. I've never been with a lady and I have more respect for women in my pinky than they do in their whole body.
That's true. I mean, like, It's just the rude people that you just kind of make those little sassy remarks to. But it's the internet, so people think that, like, they can say whatever they want, right? It's like, ha, you'll never find me. I'm just going to make this rude comment on the internet. It's like, man, who hurt you? Who hurt you that you have to go and say random shit to a VTuber? That's a 14-inch tongue? You think so? Thank you for the comment. You think it's long? Thank you. It's pretty thick, too. I know, it's pretty long and thick. What can I say? I grew up myself. No, it's been a fun day today. I've had fun today. I hope you guys have fun today, too. I'm probably going to wrap up stream here. And then I'm going to be hanging out with Grimmy on Friday. So we'll be doing that. And playing spooky stuff and hanging out. We did the tour earlier. It was so much fun. Hopefully we'll be able to do more tours in the future. Because I really had a great time. And I hope you guys did too. No, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Damn girl, what that tongue do? I will see you guys Friday. Big kisses. I'm multi-streaming right now, so unfortunately we can't raid because that just breaks multi-stream. So I will see you guys on Twitch on Friday. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Big kisses. Big kisses. Remember. Yes, I do remember. I'm not completely stupid. Only half. Okay? Thank you,
Same
Zolan.
for me. I would rather respect women on both the internet and in real life instead of acting like a jerk.
It's true. Jerks don't get you ladies. Remember that. All right, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.